GALP.
It's not the immaturity, Nathan. It's the fact that you look so much younger.
I don't look that much younger.
You look like you're 14.
Fuck off.
Yes, you do.
I've got a beard now. I grew a beard.
Yeah, well, look at that beard and look at my beard. This took me a day to grow.
Man, I grew this week. This is 7 days worth.
7 days.
I need to shave tomorrow because obviously I've got a new job.
Oh, wait. So do people still shave for a new job?
I don't like having a beard. I like stubble. So for me, for a new job, I would.
Okay.
But no, I don't have to.
Speaking of new job, we are recording.
Oh, God, this is...
Speaking of, we're going straight into
Straight in. Oh, God, that was a lovely little segment.
Where are you working then?
I'm working at Frontier.
Frontier. Soon. Coming soon to a cinema near you.
Trademarked. Soon. Soon I'm going to be at Frontier.
Okay, cool. And where did you work before?
Koei Tecmo.
Koei Tecmo.
Koei Tecmo. That's how we met.
That is how we met. You make it sound so romantic, but it's not that.
Love at first sight. That's
love at first sight. But before we get into that, I just want to thank our sponsors, Crunchyroll and Sugoima. Usually I would say that we are also sponsored by Platform, but we're not at Platform today. We're actually in a secret bunker.
Yeah.
AKA Nathan's apartment.
It is a bunker though, so
it's quite nice, you know. I actually
Thank
quite
you.
enjoy it. Yeah.
I like the compliment.
You've got the Corsair tea towel. Is that a tea towel?
Tea towel and apron. That's a Witcher apron, actually. I've got a Witcher apron.
Is it? I thought that's Corsair, no?
No, the apron is Witcher.
Well, what about the towel?
Towel's Corsair. I've also got like an entire chopping board with Corsair on. I'm Corsair branded.
Okay.
Corsair are
why is
sponsoring.
that?
Are they sponsoring the podcast?
No.
Oh,
I have a contact at Corsair. I forgot his name.
Is it Maurice? Maurice?
No, let me find his name. I've got his name. I met him at MCM.
Oh, okay.
Because they were at MCM because they were at Eurogamer Expo 2019.
Oh, they like
so they kind of just kept the same stuff
Yeah,
going on.
yeah,
But
yeah.
what is his
lovely.
name?
I don't know.
I think it begins with a J. This is why I don't get stuff from Corsair, because I can't remember their name.
This is why I get the kitchen supplies and you don't.
Yeah. How did you get that, though? How did you get a kitchen supplies from Corsair?
It was a Christmas gift.
From Corsair?
Yeah, they sent like a little guide on how to make RGB cookies. And you got all the...
And did you make them?
I haven't got into making them yet.
Well,
but I use the cooking utensils
Okay.
daily. So
Okay, all right, cool.
the Corsair logo started to rub off of most of them.
Okay, well...
They get used that much.
Yeah, they get used that. I was going to say it's because they're shit quality.
Whoa, no, they're really good quality, man. Like,
They're really good quality. I mean,
better than the Tesco's ones I had. Sorry, Tesco's.
Nathan,
Can I name
we're
drop?
sponsored by Tesco.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, fuck, man.
Scan your club card now.
No, you know what? I hate Tesco.
Oh, what? I love...
No, because if you don't have a club card, it's just fucking annoying.
Yeah, but you feel like a VIP.
Yeah, but if you're not using a club card, they charge you an arm and a leg and your firstborn child.
And I'll
To
give
get
them
a
my
fucking,
firstborn child.
fucking Mars bar. Why is a Mars bar like £3 at Tesco?
But if you scan
Without-
your club card,
It's like
25p.
50p. It's
Why-
like,
why-
why is that?
My favorite thing about Tesco though is you can scan like them guns. You scan like so you,
Oh yeah,
you scan your
everywhere's
club
got that
card.
now.
Yeah, no, but they're so cool. I go around Tesco like a firing range. Oh, what can I scan? I spend way more money than I should.
Just because you're,
But they're so
because
fun.
you're doing that.
Yeah, Chloe
Target practice.
probably gets a bit fed up. Every time we go, I have to use
The guns.
Yeah. And they check you sometimes, but sometimes you don't get checked. You can get away with not getting your bag checked. They just trust you. Please still trust me, Tesco.
So you're saying...
I'm not saying
why
I
are
steal,
you saying
don't,
that?
I steal from Tesco's.
Yeah, clearly. Why would you mention it?
No, just it's weird because the first time you go, they have to like check your entire trolley.
Okay, like Costco or...
Yeah, like to make sure. And then the second time they're just like, yeah, cool. We trust you now.
All right.
But nice.
This is a gaming podcast, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know why we got onto Tesco.
No, but you know what? It's a very important part
but
into
they
your life.
sell games.
What?
They sell games, Tesco.
They do, but they're really overpriced, aren't they?
Unless you have a club card, they're normal.
they're
The
cheap.
normal price.
Normal price. I haven't bought a game from Tesco since the early 2000s.
That's a long time ago, man.
Yeah, and that was because you couldn't buy games anywhere at that time. I mean,
Sorry.
there wasn't a game nearby. There wasn't really Amazon or anything like that. So just like,
Amazon's kind of changed the game, I guess.
They have.
You don't have to
It's-
go to your shops anymore, which is bad.
Although I don't like using Amazon that much.
Yeah, I feel a bit bad. Guilty using it.
Although all of this equipment was purchased from Amazon, so but that's because there's no other place to fucking buy it.
I feel like most of the stuff you're sitting in on my flat either came
Is
from
Amazon.
Amazon. Well, except from the sofa, but I think a lot of it came from the PlayStation and the Switch
the PlayStation and the Switch.
TV.
I love the Switch, by the way.
Thank you.
For those that don't know, Nathan actually has a Animal Crossing Switch.
Yeah, boy. 470 hours on Animal Crossing.
Nice.
Thank God for lockdown.
And you've never invited me to your island.
You had Animal
You,
Crossing.
you can see, you know, that's bullshit. Because when you go into Animal Crossing, it tells you all your friends.
I don't go through that list.
You've added me as a friend on Animal Crossing,
So sad.
but you've never invited me to your island.
Come look at my island today.
No, fuck you.
We'll
I'm
put
not
it-
going to
we'll
go
put
to
it-
your island, Nathan. Well, just because I mentioned
I
it.
left my island. It's coated in weeds now. Like,
Okay. Well, I haven't played Animal Crossing in like the last 2 years.
Yeah, same. I did all the bugs, fish, and stuff, fossils. And then I stopped.
I
playing.
have no patience for that.
Oh man,
I genuinely don't. I can't, like, I love Animal Crossing, don't get me wrong, but there's not enough people. There's not enough villages. There's like, why is there like 6 villages?
Yeah, like 6 to 8 feels too minimal, doesn't it? Like,
Yeah, I want there to be like 20.
there's so many though. They're not just a small island.
And you were taking the piss out of me because my favorite villages are the ugly ones.
Yeah, that's a problem. Goldie is the best one.
Who's Goldie? What, the golden retriever?
Yeah, the dog. She's beautiful. Since the DS, me and her have had a connection.
Okay. Okay.
Me and my friends back on the DS, we used to send her love notes and see who she'd remember the letters of the most, because she showed them to other people.
Okay.
So we'd write funnier love notes so that when the other person saw it, we'd be like, "Oh, what the hell were you writing?" And it just became like a thing. And then in the new game, you can't do that.
You can't do that.
So
No.
when I was sending her love notes on the Switch at the beginning, and then my friend couldn't see them, and I was like, "That was such a waste of time." My poetic skills.
Do you think they're going to add that in eventually?
I don't think they are. Nintendo have stopped updating it, haven't they? Now, I think it's.
Oh, is it?
I think it's stopped updating.
Nintendo stopped caring.
Oh, they love it really, but maybe it's because their new Animal Crossing might be.
No, I doubt it. I mean, if the longest time that this game is going to be supported for is 2060, past that, the
Jesus.
dates aren't going to work anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you
They
can't
must
go
update,
past that.
surely.
I think that's
Weird.
their life cycle, 2060, and then probably shut
I think
down
the
servers.
DS one just works forever from the looks of it.
Does it?
Unless the
Just
DS clock
infinite.
dies after a certain amount of time, and maybe I have to get my DS version.
I don't know. I don't actually own a DS.
Don't you?
No.
Oh, my DS is in the drawer.
I don't own many Nintendo consoles until the Switch. I mean, I owned a 2DS, but then I was just like, this looks like a loaf of bread.
You
Like,
got
why?
the 2DS.
I do. My sister got me a 2DS.
Shout out to Georgina.
Shout out to Georgina, and fuck Georgina because she didn't want to come on today. She was like, why would I want to record with Nathan?
To be fair, why do I want to record with Georgina?
Yeah, no one wants to. I don't want to.
She didn't even come over and say hi when she was working.
She
next to
didn't.
me
No,
that day.
she wasn't. No, she
It
was.
shouldn't be on me to go say hi to her. It should be the other way around.
No, actually, what in all fairness, she did reach out to you,
She
and,
did.
and
We
you
were both
messaged at
working.
like 5 p.m. I'm at EGX. I'm like,
Yo,
after
hey,
next week.
Georgina, I'm at EGX right now. Yeah, she was working. I was working.
Yeah,
It's a busy day. We had Wolong.
it is.
We had
Well, Wolong. Yeah, but
Whoa.
I like how you said we.
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
not me
work for
anymore.
Koei anymore. So.
It's not out my brain after 4 days.
No. What do you think of Wolong? I really want to know that, like your actual personal opinion, because I played it and I liked it, but at the same time, I was like, this is so difficult.
Yeah, so I'm really bad at it.
Okay.
Like upfront transparency. I feel like I told that to everyone at EGX that came up to me to ask about the game. I was like, yeah, I'm off. Please don't expect an expert opinion. But I think it's really cool. Like, I love Dynasty Warriors. And
Okay.
and again, I'm not on contract.
I like how you say Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, it's Dynasty. I say Dynasty.
I got made fun of once for calling it Dynasty Warriors.
I say that in the office as well. No one ever questioned it.
But that's because Koei advertised it as that. If you go back to the old Dynasty Warriors games,
Dynasty Warriors.
and you see like Dynasty Warriors 4 out now, like it's like
Old
the adverts back then.
Old adverts were intense, man.
Well, no, but seriously, the adverts were like so cheesy back in the day.
Yeah.
But I loved it.
But that's, I mean, I don't know, yeah, like, I love the setting, man. Dynasty
Yeah,
Warriors.
it
I'm
is
going to
cool.
stick with Dynasty as well. That's not changing.
Okay, well, it's because
I don't even work there anymore. I can't be corrected now.
I mean, technically, Dynasty is the correct way of saying it in the
Yeah.
UK.
But I love Dynasty Warriors.
But if we say Dynasty, no one's going to understand us. The Americans that are listening will be like, what the hell are they talking about?
talking about Dynasty Warriors.
We're talking about Dynasty
Dynasty.
Warriors.
I can't do an American accent. I'm not gonna try. But yeah, no, I like the setting.
Yeah.
So I think that for me like really sold me all along. Like I knew we were working on it obviously a while before we announced it.
Did you?
Yeah, of course.
No, obviously, yeah.
Of course, man.
Yeah.
I know all the secrets.
Imagine if they didn't tell you
They
anything.
just came out.
like,
Oh wow.
Nathan, this game's out today. Do your PR stuff.
We were talking about it for a while. I remember thinking that sounds really cool, like Three Kingdoms.
Yeah.
That's a cool game. But then in the back of my mind, I was like, I'm going to be awful at that.
It's a lot easier than Neo.
I find Neo easier. Genuinely.
Really?
Yeah, Neo 1 I finished. I genuinely didn't have a problem. Neo 2 I haven't finished.
I can't get past the Tower of London.
The first level?
Yes.
How?
It's so fucking difficult, and the game is so dark. And
Turn your brightness up, bitch.
no, it's not about the brightness. The game is so dark, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I don't like William, and it's too much.
I really liked William and the whole story with William.
Yeah.
I thought Neo 1 was like a great story as well. I feel like Neo had a better place in my heart because I got to work on it, even if it was for a few weeks before Sony started working on it. And then Neo 2 obviously came out, and that was fully Sony at that point.
But you guys did work on the PC release, I imagine.
Yeah, but like, I don't know.
It's kind of taken out the magic.
Everyone's already played it. You're just like filling in the gap for those PC players that have patiently waited, which is awesome. Thank you for waiting. I don't mind thanking you. I don't work there anymore, but thank you for waiting.
Thank you for waiting. I mean,
I did get to work
PC players have been waiting a long time for certain games. Cough, cough, Warriors Archie 3.
And that did just come out? No, Warriors Archie 3 did come out. My brain can't cope with that right now. Yeah, Warriors Archie 3 Ultimate Definitive Edition came out.
Yes.
I'm here advertising some Koei stuff here.
You know what? Koei should pay you just for these last episodes.
Last few days.
The last few days.
I'm not even on contract. This is my this is your week. You can ask me anything. I'm unemployed.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I can't answer anything.
Okay.
But you can ask me anything.
But you're not unemployed. You mentioned that you're working at Frontier now.
Yeah, so I've got a week off. This is my week off. It's been lovely. I've done some soul searching.
I see that you've been gaming, none of which are Koei games.
Yep.
Which is fine. I mean, I'm imagining you'd be sick of some Koei games after a while.
You know, there was no new Koei. I played the Wolong demo.
In
my first few days.
Yeah.
And
how was it?
Fun. I enjoyed it. I got the armor set.
Okay.
Which is all I was there for, man. That's all I needed that. I didn't even at this point fully want to like keep playing because I wanted to save it till it came out. I was like, I need the armor set because if I don't get it, I'm gonna hate myself. So I got it, and then I moved on. I didn't play any more Koei games. I played Spiritfarer.
Okay.
Good fun.
Yeah.
Emotional, heartwarming. I tried to play Cyberpunk, but I installed it.
Yeah.
Then it had a really big update, and then I didn't play it.
You're playing on PS4 or PS5?
PS5.
PS5. Okay.
PS4 version. So I'm going to play some of that. I think maybe tomorrow.
Cool.
Hopefully.
I can see also some Mario Kart. Yeah, man. Some Pokemon. Is that Pokemon Shield?
Arceus. Arceus.
Oh, okay.
Arceus. How do you pronounce
Arceus.
Arceus.
I
say Arceus. Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know. I think it's Arceus. But
Legends
Arceus. It sounds great.
It's good. I played it back in February. I did like the first 3 areas.
Yeah.
And it was like, this game is the best game ever. And then I think Sophie 2 came out. And then I started playing Sophie 2. And
I haven't
Pokemon
played it.
got dropped. I forget you.
You know what, Nathan? Nathan used to give me all these Atelier games. And why?
Because you wanted to review our games.
I said specifically, I'm not going to review Atelier.
I feel like I just knew if I kept throwing codes at you,
then I'd eventually
I'd get a shot.
Yeah,
Eventually, I'd get a
You
score.
do know we review them on the podcast, but I'm not the one that's playing them.
And I need you to play one. So what we're going to do for the next half an hour of this podcast is I'm going to get you to play Atelier Sophie 2.
No, I'm not going to. I'm out. I'm sorry. The only Atelier game that I'm here for is Ryza.
Yeah, Ryza was good.
But at the same time, not really.
Okay.
I was a bit upset as well because I asked for a Nintendo Switch code for Ryza.
Did you?
Yeah, and you gave me a PS5 code. And look, I know I'm sounding like such a douchebag here, but the reason why is because all of my Atelier games are on the Switch. So now you're forcing me to go and buy Ryza on the Switch.
If you talk to the lovely Lee Baker.
Lee is not going to hook me up.
Social man.
Is he going to hook me up? Lee.
Lee, come out.
We're not that from Koei's office. We can go and visit him.
He's literally up the road holding me hostage. He's
Literally,
coming.
yeah.
He's coming.
We'll call him. Lee, you just sort out.
Lee, help me.
Oh, wow. Is this what this scenario is now, that I've held you hostage in your own home?
The handcuffs are now on. Like,
Okay.
I'm tied down to the table. I can't move.
Yeah.
I could lift the table, I guess.
You could,
I did think of that.
but you're not doing that.
It's because I want to record. So
And I've locked the windows and everything. Which
I had a balcony I could jump out of, and you just
not really a balcony, Nathan, is
They
it?
call it a Juliet balcony.
There's no floor to the balcony.
There's a foot width.
That's not...
There's
what?
literally like that much.
That's like a child's foot width.
My mate can get his foot through there.
He has small feet.
Oh yeah, he's tiny. Harry, I'm so sorry.
Shout out to Harry.
Harry will abuse me for calling him that. Yeah, no,
I don't think he'll listen to this.
it's kind of sad. They advertised it as flat with balcony. When I
Okay.
got the flat.
Yeah,
You see what's missing from that description right now? It's the word Juliet. That's what should be there.
yeah. It's a shame.
I love that we've taken over your gaming podcast with.
Yeah,
talking
but that's
about
what this is about. Today's episode is about you, Nathan.
Ugh.
It's not about anyone else.
I'm
It's not
so
about Koei. And yet we've still been talking about Koei.
It's so hard. The thing is, I think because it's been less than a week, it's really hard to not talk about Koei as if I work there still. I've met some colleagues this week to like say goodbye.
Yeah.
I bumped into the boss the other day. It
Wait,
doesn't
the
feel like I've
boss?
left. Yeah, Cater.
Keita.
Yeah, I bumped into Cater. I went into the reception to go pick up some bits, and he was there. Caught up a little bit.
And you started crying.
We both cried lots.
Really? Okay, no.
No, so
I've
it's
never imagined Keita to be quite emotional. Like
But
that.
it was yeah, it's weird. I feel like I've not really left yet, but I guess with my new job being working at home at the moment and Koei being working at home, weird. I don't know. Like I've not been in an office for so long, so just my current office, which you're sitting in.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming
Your
in.
living room.
Thank you for coming to my office.
It's all right. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
So yeah, I guess it doesn't really feel like I've left work yet.
No, it doesn't.
When will
Especially
it
because
kick
it's right around the corner as well.
Yeah, you saw how quick it was.
Yeah,
It's not.
literally, I
It's
could
not
walk
far.
there.
Yeah, it's like
That's
it's
what
about
I
a
used
10-minute walk to the office, I think. Well, not my office.
Not your office. Literally your
The
office.
building where
like
Koei
2
is.
minute walk.
Yeah. So it's strange.
It's good though. I mean, you've been at Koei for like what, 6 years, maybe 7 years.
6.5.
When
so
did you
quite a minute.
start?
April 2016.
2016. So your first game would have been Samurai Warriors.
No, I came into the company just after that. My manager was just finishing up the campaign for that.
Okay.
So my first 2 games were Atelier Sofa 1.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
special place in my heart.
Yeah, I
even though
never
you've-
got code
Yep.
from that. so-
Well,
so-
I didn't know you then.
No, you did. No, don't lie.
I didn't know you for Atelier Sofa 1.
No, you knew me because I met you around that time. I can't remember if it was.
I think it was after Atelier Sofa. It was at MCM when the game was already out.
It was at MC.
Yeah, the game was already out then.
And Chin was the one that introduced me because I was like, Chin, can we record? And he was like, fuck you, bish. No, he was not.
Oh, go to Nathan. He knows what he's doing.
That's exactly what he said. I think Chin at that time, Chin was getting ready to leave Koei, probably.
Sad times.
Because you weren't there for much longer. I mean, after.
I think he resigned in September because we set up October MCM together.
Yeah.
So yeah, he must have left just before Christmas. Yeah, it was before Christmas. We had like a Christmas leave.
It was something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it was
'cause-
sad. I started in like April and I had like 6 months of them. Little did I know that Chin was going to leave me.
Yeah.
I was living the dream. I got to work on Sophie and Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
I loved it when the boss at the time kind of took me in and was like, right, so we're working on Attack on Titan. Do you know what that is? I was like,
Do you know what that is? You don't know.
Yes, I
power.
do. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun on Attack on Titan.
So obviously Koei does do a lot of anime titles and things like that. And,
Yeah.
and you're a big weeb.
Yes. Self-approved.
And it's nothing wrong with that because I'm a weeb as well, as you know. So how was it to kind of work on anime titles for anime that you were watching or have watched in the being fans of? Because obviously you mentioned Attack on Titan, but at the same time there was Fairy Tail.
Yeah, Fairy Tail. We had Berserk, Arsenal Warriors. We've had
Yeah.
a lot. We've had a lot of anime.
There's a
titles.
lot of them.
Yeah, I loved it, man. Like, I feel like that was part of the dream of working in the games industry for me, which sounds really weeby, I know. And I'm going to accept every abuse I get for that.
No, I don't think you get abused for it because it's like at the end of the day,
It's cool now.
yeah, exactly. I used to get bullied for watching anime, but it's cool now. It's fine. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
like I remember at uni, I loved watching anime and like obviously gaming. But I never thought I'd get into a job where I could kind of combine both. So getting to like work on an Attack on Titan game was like the dream when I first started at Koei. And yeah, it was fun. Like there's obviously a lot of restrictions. License holders don't want you to do certain things, but it's kind of fun getting to make your mark. In the second one, I got to be in the trailer, my custom character.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah. So when we were making it in the office, I was like, this is kind of cool. Like, and that was like, that's the dream for me. Like, it was very easy to please me back in the day. Just whack my custom character in a trailer and
And you're okay.
you've got me for another year. Yeah.
So one thing, because last time, I know it wasn't even the last time I recorded with you, but we were recording, Georgina was there, and you had asked us a question.
Yeah.
And you were like, what games would you like? And it was on the episode, so you guys can go back and see it. I don't even know how you got clearance for that, but
Yeah, I don't know why I asked it.
but you were asking what sort of games you want to see from Koei, and Georgina was like, Fairy Tail. I want to see a Fairy Tail game. I'm presuming you knew that there was going to be a Fairy Tail game.
Absolutely, yeah.
So what was your reaction when you heard Georgina say that?
I mean, obviously, I was happy that you guys wanted it. I guess that's. I mean, I wanted it for ages
But
too.
were you not
so-
shitting your pants? You're like, how the hell do they know?
I just had to play it really dumb,
Okay.
and I feel like that's the reaction you probably got from me on the day. I don't know how good I acted.
Yeah, no, you were very cool and composed. Like when we saw that it was announced, I was like, whoa.
He was like, did we do that?
Yeah, no, because genuinely there was that, and then there was the Persona game. Because I said, oh, I would like to see a Persona Muso, and we got that shortly after Fairy Tail, and I was like,
See, I knew that one was coming, but obviously with the partnership, we didn't work on that one.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Fairy Tail, yeah, I know that was coming for a while. Then we went on the podcast and you mentioned it. Like, oh, here we go.
Did you get backlash for that?
No. I mean, obviously, it was like speculation, right?
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, the amount of people on the internet that were like speculating that we might do a Fairy Tail game. I think we did a survey back in maybe 2015, 16, just round when I started, and it was like, what anime would you like us to do? Fairy Tail was the highest voted collaboration.
The way that I kind of figured out, because Koei is a very predictable company. Attack on Titan, I think, was Kodansha, and so was Arslan.
Yeah.
So was Berserk. So was Fairy Tail.
Yeah.
So I came up with like we've said it a bunch of times on the podcast before, but clearly if Koei's making a new anime game, then I'm going to say it here and now. It's probably going to be...
Oh, yeah, go on. This would be great. God.
I think Slime.
Okay, yeah,
Tensura.
yeah.
I think I forgot the name of it. The time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Yeah.
Or Sailor Moon.
Okay. I can't obviously comment.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, not that you would know, but regardless, they're the two ones that I can see, but just based off trends and things like that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are looking at Koei at the moment.
Got a lot of games out there. I said we. I
Saying
just stop
we.
saying we.
You shouldn't be saying we.
My brain can't do this. They've got a lot of games.
They've got a lot of games coming out. Yeah, no, there's a lot of games coming out, and it's really interesting. I mean, there's that stuff at EA. There's
Wild Hearts.
Wild Hearts looks interesting. Tokiden, basically.
I'm keen. I like Tokiden. So
Yeah, you know what? I was excited when Tokiden came out,
Mm.
and I was like, yes, we need more games like that. And I can see you've got Monster Hunter Rise on there.
Oh, I love a bit of Monster Hunting.
So
Be that Tokiden or Monster Hunter. It doesn't have to be Monster
I was going to
Hunter.
ask, which one do you prefer?
Oh, that's unfair. But I can say it now, I guess. I'm allowed to talk.
It's definitely Monster
Yeah, I
Hunter.
prefer Monster Hunter, 100%.
That's true.
Yeah.
I get that.
I've been a Monster Hunter fan for a long time, so yeah.
And Tokiden is relatively new.
I think my issue is with the hunting game. I loved Tokiden, so this isn't like talking down on Tokiden. I think the issue with hunting games is something that doesn't quite scratch the itch that Monster Hunter does. I don't know. I can't tell you in words what that is. But Monster Hunter has some kind of, I want to keep going back and
Yeah.
Whereas with Tokiden, I played it for the story, played through it, and then I was like, there's nothing making me want to go back and play. And I don't know what it is, and I could not
You
tell
know
you.
what? I think there is something about Tokiden in the sense that initially there was a lot of hype for it because it was a PS Vita game, the first sort of monster hunting style game on the Vita. It was good online play. Like when Tokiden 2 came out and it was like, oh, PS4. I think around that time the Vita started to die down. You know, a lot of people were like, okay, well, am I really going to buy this game and do that? It was getting really confusing. And I think also at the same time, servers weren't merged. So if you had a European copy, you can only play with people in Europe. You can't play with Japanese players.
Yeah.
But presuming with Monster Hunter, it's different.
It's worldwide,
you
I
can
think.
play worldwide. So
But the online back on the DS versions, which feels like a lifetime ago now, DS and Wii U, wasn't the best. So I feel like Tokiden didn't have much of a problem on the online sense, at least back then. But I guess now that they've got Switch and PC and World came on every console, except from Switch.
I think so.
So yeah, I feel like that upped their game again. That was like the one missing piece. Then they did it.
And then they did it.
And then they did it. And then they had the open world, like the smooth transitions between worlds, which really works. Which Tokiden kind of tried, but still didn't quite.
Yeah.
It wasn't an open world.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, something didn't scratch the itch. But I liked Tokiden. I played all of 1. Didn't play as much of 2 as I'd have liked. And I worked on that one, so I felt good.
I really enjoyed 2. I'll be honest with you. I really
It's
did
fun.
enjoy it. But
You came to our event for that one, didn't you? I remember, I think you were at the community. We had a community event.
I wasn't.
In the picture, I'm 99% sure.
No, that was Warriors Orochi 4.
No, we had another one for Atelia Ferris Berserk.
No.
I swear you were.
I've never been to.
That's really awkward.
The
This is an event you didn't get
Yeah,
invited to.
exactly. The first event that I've
It was a social event. It was a community event.
I wasn't invited. The only events that I were invited to, I was invited to a DOA event for DOA 5. That was back when Chin was there.
Oh, it's before my time, yeah.
And then I was invited for Orochi 4.
Yeah, we did the
right
cocktail.
before COVID.
Yeah, that was the last event I ran. Like,
That was
I think.
insane.
That'd have been the last event I ran, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, EGX, I guess, now. Yeah,
Yeah, but you weren't running EGX, were you?
Nah, I was just
No,
there.
you were just there.
I was the
You were
pretty
just there.
face. I'd set up the consoles. That's
You were
my-
one of the, what do you call them? The booth babes. That
Yeah,
was Nathan.
you hire me for your booth babe needs.
Yeah.
I've only got 2 more days of unemployment. Then I'm sadly going off to be someone else's booth babe. But no, yeah, it was.
Wow.
That's atrocious. Warriors Orochi 4. That was a fun event. I enjoyed
was.
that
It was a
one.
great
Yeah,
event.
That was the first time I got like the approval to do something like that. I was really excited.
Can I say something?
Yeah. Oh please.
We'll go on a little break and then I'll mention
God.
that event.
Oh god.
So we'll be back in a moment. Before we get into the ads, just want to shout out our coffee page. If you guys want to support the podcast either monthly or through a one-time donation, we really do appreciate it because coffee doesn't take a fee. So all of the amount of money that you're going to be donating goes straight to us. So that's really awesome. We do have goals set up on there, like for podcast equipment, for artwork and things like that. So anything you donate is going to go straight back into making this podcast a better experience, a better show. We will be using it correctly. So I will assure you that. So that is ko-fi.com/GetAlivePodcast. Thank you. And back onto the ads. Now it's a better time than ever to be an anime fan with Crunchyroll that has the world's largest anime collection. You can watch new episodes 1 hour after they air in Japan, enjoy access to unlimited ad-free anime, read hundreds of chapters across dozens of manga titles, and save with exclusive Crunchyroll store discounts. So if you guys go to crunchyroll.com/kunai, that's crunchyroll.com/kunai for your 14-day free trial of Crunchyroll Premium service. Remember, you guys, we love Crunchyroll. We use them on Kunai. I personally love them. I personally use them all the time. We've been going to Crunchyroll events for a long time sponsor of the podcast. And you know what? They are the best place to watch anime legally online with over 30,000 episodes. And at the moment, if you're listening to this, they've got the largest fall lineup in history for fall 2022 with over 40 simulcasting titles. That is insane. So join Crunchyroll with our link, crunchyroll.com/kunai for 14-day free trial. In addition to that, you've got different perks with your premium service. You can either go with your mega fan, you can go with fan service, or your mega fan for 12 months. Personally, the biggest savings that you're going to make is if you do your mega fan option. If you live in the UK, that's only £60 a year. That's VAT inclusive. That's cheaper than any streaming service at the moment, especially if you're into anime. You got all your anime pretty much in one place. That's no ads, unlimited access to the Crunchyroll library, new episodes 1 hour after they air in Japan for your simulcasts, access to your digital manga, streaming on 4 devices at the same time, as well as offline viewing. You would not believe how many times offline viewing has saved me. Beyond the tube, there's no Wi-Fi, there's no 5G. I'm like, I want to watch anime. Boom. I'm watching Overlord. I'm watching Dr. Stone. I'm watching Naruto. I'm watching DBZ. You've got it all on Crunchyroll. So that's crunchyroll.com/kunai. That's crunchyroll.com/KUNAI. Back onto the episode. Okay, we're back. It wasn't really a break, but people heard the ad break. Nathan, who decided the drinks for that event?
What do you mean, who decided?
Who decided the drinks?
Well, like, designed the drink?
Yeah, who designed them and decided what drinks are going to be what? Because
So
it was a very interesting idea.
Me and Beth from our team,
Okay.
we knew we wanted to do cocktails.
Beth's the graphic designer.
Yeah. So she helped make the menu, and we had an idea loosely, but we didn't really know what alcohol. So we left it with Loading Bar, and Loading Bar came back with some
They were
suggestions.
strong.
Yeah, so we didn't choose the amount of alcohol. in
Yeah,
them.
they put a lot.
All we knew, the direction we gave was that these are the colors that you would need to make the alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
What would you suggest? Like, Gaia has to be pink.
Yeah.
And then they had like stuff like candy floss in there. That was really cool.
I think the Gaia drink was the best one, to be fair with you.
I don't remember now. I had all of them.
The Zeus one tasted like gasoline.
What was in it? Was it vodka in the Zeus
It
one?
was, I think it was vodka and I think grenadine. And it was just like what?
It's
Like,
it was nice. I didn't drink much of those cocktails until the end of the event.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to behave myself and
Yeah.
not drink too much.
But you weren't behaving.
I was being very well behaved.
Okay.
Until at least 5. And then
The funny thing is, we left that event early.
you did, didn't you? Yeah.
We left it and then we felt bad.
Felt bad, right?
I felt bad because I was just like, I can't leave Nathan at this event. I don't know. Maybe I was really drunk. I was just like,
Leave me at my own event.
I can't leave Nathan at this event.
I can't leave Nathan at his work event.
I didn't realize that because I was like proper drunk. I was just like, can't leave Nathan at this event. I went back and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then the event just ended. I was like,
Yeah, I don't know what time the event ended, but I remember.
it was like maybe 9 or 10 o'clock or something.
Yeah, they've still got a dog. We had the big dog cut out. That's still at Loading Bar. Oh, I assume it is. They might have been now. It's been 3 years.
They might.
I need to get in touch with Jimmy and ask.
Is Jimmy? I think he's in Brighton now. No,
Is he in the Brighton one now? Is it?
I don't know where he is. Every time I try and contact him, he's a lovely guy. But
That's
every time
probably
I
why
try and
he's not
contact
told you
him,
where he is. He's probably trying to get away from you, bitch.
Maybe. You know what? He was one of the first guests on the podcast.
Really?
He was.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jimmy's a
that was
lovely guy.
back when he was in Cornwall.
Jesus. Yeah, no, Jimmy's lovely. I'll give it to Jimmy. That Jimmy
Yeah,
did us
shout out to
very
Jimmy.
good. Shout out to Jimmy. He did us great for that event. It was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Bless him.
I can't believe it was 3 years ago.
22 now, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, no. I was hoping I'd get to do another event
Okay.
with him, but obviously
him.
I don't know now. Who knows? I mean, I might be able to, but it's a different company, so I don't know.
I don't know what you could do.
Yeah, I got freedom now, I guess, to work out what that is. Whereas at Kawi and Nick, I was hoping we could do one for a Riser, maybe.
How would that
shit.
work?
Well, because it's like alchemy, so cocktails. And
True, but would you really want to associate Riser with alcohol? Do you think Kobe would be okay with that?
I would be down for it.
Everyone would. Don't get me wrong.
We were looking into at one point. I guess I can say now because we didn't do it. At one point, I was looking into like a cocktail, not like specifically alcohol, but like either like mocktails, and you like had like an alchemy day.
Okay.
Because there's like an alchemy bar in London.
There is. Yeah.
I was so
It's
desperate to go,
essential.
and we tried twice. I tried to go and get it to work. It wasn't Chloe that did it. It was very expensive for like a few journalists, but I really wanted to do it. And that was my dream to get that approved. But sadly, it never made it to Japan.
Maybe,
because
maybe
the
they
money
could
was
do
too
it
much.
now.
Maybe
I mean, what if
if
Kobe
they do it
for,
now?
for Riser 3?
Maybe
We're
they-
like, fuck. Why?
Maybe they've got it written down in my notes. From
That's what it is. They're stealing all your notes and they're going to use your ideas.
Maybe. I mean, you know what? They're welcome to use them.
Yeah.
If that ever came to life, I'd love to see.
But wouldn't you be pissed off if that
Nah,
was it?
you
They
know
were
what?
like, "Shit, they
I'd
used the
be
alchemy idea."
so happy if that
Okay.
worked.
Koei, you need to do this now.
just for me. Like, you know.
Well, when is? Oh, I shouldn't be asking you this, but when is Rise coming
Oh
out?
God, my brain's already turned off. I think it's early next year.
Okay, cool.
February,
So
March?
they have
There is a release date. There is definitely a release date.
There
for that
is,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, it's only Wolong that doesn't have a release date at the moment.
Isn't that coming out in like
Early 2023.
Early 23,
Yeah.
okay.
Project Zero also got an out. Although I'm talking.
that game didn't get released in the West before, no, did it?
No, that's the first time I think in like Europe and America. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that'll be fun. I'm
That's
excited.
insane.
I like Made in the Blackwater. It was
Okay.
fun. I'm a weak thing. I can't.
I like how you say Project Zero. It's like Fatal Frame.
We call it Project Zero over there.
Yeah, because of licensing.
We're in Europe.
It's like the same thing. You don't call Attack on Titan. You call it AOT.
AOT. It's in the game. Can I say that? Is that loud? It says that.
You don't work at Koei anymore, so I think
EA
anything
Sports.
goes. in the
Anything
game.
good? That's dangerous. You can ask me anything. That's bad.
I could, but I'm not going to. I respect that.
You're not going for the deep questions.
No,
just
I'm
yet.
not going to.
Or
I'm
you-
not going to ask these questions because at the end of the day, I still have to deal with Koei, and I love Koei, so I'm not going to be like, oh, it's a Wednesday, and this game coming out, and like make predictions. I can't do that.
No comment.
No comment.
Yeah, I'm trained really well. My PR skills.
Your PR skills. Speaking about your PR skills, because how did you get into PR? Because you mentioned you were a journalist before.
Yeah, so I used to run my own YouTube channel. Back
Okay.
in the day, yeah.
Shout-
That's a track.
Do you want to shout out?
No, that's well and truly locked down. That's
Is it privated? Can we see the videos?
No, they are shut down.
Can I
now.
see the videos?
I can show you the private videos.
Okay,
so
thank
I did like
I
I
appreciate
did like a Pokemon Let's Play.
Okay,
That's what got me big on
let's
YouTube.
go.
So I did Pokemon Heart Gold. It was in Japanese.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
How did you do that?
Well, I just kind of played it. I knew how the game played.
How did you play?
Oh no, I had a
that-
legit Japanese copy.
Okay,
Yeah, I imported it.
with the Japanese DS.
Yeah. Legit. This is the legit thing I had.
Okay, Nathan.
Yeah, this is
Alright.
there's no dodgy stuff going on here, man.
All right.
And I did a Let's Play. I took the camera to my DS
Okay. Yeah.
and I just held it, and you can see my face during the light. It was great. It was
And were you doing commentary on it?
yeah. I
Hey guys, it's me, Nathan Mill.
Hey guys, so if you just walk forward here. I was really
What are
high
you
pitched.
doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my voice hadn't broke at 13.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, sad old Nathan.
Sad times.
So yeah, no, I did that, and then I went to uni to do a game design course.
Okay.
I studied to make games. I loved animation. I was going to do 3D animation. That's what I specialized in at uni.
Oh, okay,
Then
cool.
then
No, you know what?
then I
That's really
didn't do
nice.
that. So yeah, no, I love doing the animation stuff.
What were you using? Were you using 3ds Max, Maya?
Yeah, 3ds Max pretty much exclusively throughout the whole of.
My guy,
You gotta use 3ds Max.
I used it a lot. 'cause
Maya
that's like
is nice, and I like Maya. For what we were doing at uni, it was 3ds Max, which is so much nicer.
Because when I was studying architecture, my uni was pretty budget. I'm not gonna lie. They made us take because we were studying 3ds Max, and they were like, "Oh, instead of giving them separate classes,
Yeah.
put them in with the game design students." So we were learning game design for free, basically.
I mean, that's pretty good. I paid way more than you probably did then.
Well, no, I mean, I'm like £50,000 in debt, so
Yeah, same. Don't worry. Yeah, paying it off still to this day.
yeah. I think we'll die before we pay it.
I hope not, but yeah, maybe.
Although after
I think
30
it
years,
clear- yeah, it clears after 30 years, right?
But you know that could change.
So when I hit 40, it should be gone.
Hopefully.
I don't want to hit.
Wait a minute. Wait, so you're saying you got your degree when you were 10?
No, 20. So 30 years. Oh yeah, 50.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, Nathan.
Yes, as you can see, I didn't study maths to get into game design.
I don't think anyone.
But yeah, no, I did animation. My final year project was a mix of motion capture and hand animation. That's
Okay,
what I did.
cool.
But then we had like side courses, which you took outside of your like main specialized
Mm-hmm.
degree. And then part of it was like PR marketing. And I kind of liked what I saw. It felt like more like me. I felt like I couldn't sit in an office doing animation 5 days a week. I felt like it would have burnt me out. I still enjoy animation, and that's something I like as a hobby, but I don't think that's something I wanted to be burnt out of. And then I realized I like socializing, and I like, making games exciting for people. And,
Yeah.
And I realized that I could talk my gob off all day, so maybe PR and marketing might be for me.
So then how did you get into that from there?
Yeah, so I used to work with, I'll shout them out if I'm allowed, Stature PR. Used to work on the Bandai account.
Okay.
Back in the
I
day.
still work
So-
with them.
Yeah,
Shout out.
lovely. I used to work with Eager. She's not been there for a while now, but she was working there, and we used to get codes from her for the games. And just one day, I was like, "Hey, how do I get into what you do? Because I kind of don't want to do animation. I kind of want to do PR." And they had an intern role, and she put my name forward for it. And a few weeks later, I was in for an interview, and
Wait, so you're working at Bandai?
I worked on the Bandai account.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get to work at Bandai
Okay, I get you.
specifically. But it was fun. I got to
Yeah.
work on like the Sword Art Online game. I worked on the Witcher DLC. I love Sword Art Online, sorry.
Look, Nathan, look, I'm sorry to go on this tangent, but those Sword Art Online games, and look, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to say sorry to the person at Bandai. I have to figure out what their name is.
I don't know who's at Bandai anymore.
I've got a name for them.
You've
I've
got a name for them.
I've got a name for them. I can't
You've not
remember
named
the
them,
names.
have you?
I've only spoken to them like once. Because I normally speak with Bandai in Germany.
Oh, okay.
That's my usual
Oh,
contact.
sure.
So,
they've got a new game out this week. I need to buy. So
is it the Sword Art?
No, Taiko and the Tetsujin. drum game.
Oh, the drumming game.
I love the drumming
yes,
game.
hell
Nah,
yeah.
I love a rhythm game.
Um,
If Koei did like a Dynasty Warriors rhythm game, I'd have bought it.
No.
You slice to the music.
No.
Man, you know that'd be good.
That would only work on like the Switch.
You'll be glad to know I didn't tell Koei this idea. This is free now for you.
Okay, well, Koei's not going to want
Koei would
that
never do
idea.
it.
No. I'm surprised they didn't fire you if you've given them that idea. Fucking hell.
I love rhythm games, man.
Yeah, but that wouldn't work for a Koei game.
You can make it work.
No, you can't.
It's like with Kingdom Hearts. It works.
Kingdom Hearts is its own beast, though. It's
Yeah,
its
but
own thing.
We can make it work. You're trying to find your contact.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I can't. I've only spoken to. All I'm getting is the German contacts. Shout out to Michelle and Nina and Johannes. They're the German contact. I can't find my UK contact.
Woo! I don't
They're-
think he has one.
I do. There is someone. Wait, I'm finding this. I'm sorry. I'm going to give them a shout out whether they like it or not.
They must be new because I knew the old person. She just left.
Gemma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's on to a very exciting role.
She's on Warner Brothers. No.
Media Molecule, I think.
Is it? Oh, she works for Sony now, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. No, she
She was Warner Brothers before.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
getting confusing now. It's like everyone
The
works-
industry's so small, man. The industry's so small.
That's exactly what Melissa Larson said.
Oh, Melissa. See, I met her very early on when I was in the industry because when I started at Koei, shortly after the agency, Melissa used to work at Reef,
At Reef, yeah.
which was one of the people we used for
Distribution
Nordic.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
Nordic distribution. So I met Melissa very early on. I thought she was an old woman. I tell everyone the story. I don't-
What?
Yeah, so like I just stupidly assumed that Melissa was like an older person's name. I don't know why.
Oh my god.
I don't know, honestly.
Does she know this?
Oh yeah, no, I tell everyone the story and she does know. I told her the second I met her.
Okay.
So I get to MCM.
I wish I had the "fuck you, Nathan" soundbite here right now.
She's probably got that ready just for that
Yeah,
moment.
just-
No, we got to MCM and I met her boss and was like, hey, how you doing? I was like,
Wait, you met her boss?
Well, we work with
Will.
Yeah, Will.
He used to work at Koei.
No, Reef. How about Reef Entertainment?
Yeah, Will.
He did. I was like, yeah, he did work. I
Yeah,
thought he meant
he
he
used
worked
to
at
work
Koei
at
then.
Koei.
I was like, nah, man.
No, he used to work at Koei.
Yeah, no,
That's-
Will is lovely. He's stuck at Koei. Les Well, he's been very nice. Stuck my entire time.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's been ignoring my emails recently. so-
understandable.
Shout out.
Understandable.
Shout out, Will.
But you know, then I was like, hey, Will, where's Melissa? Oh, she'll be back in a bit. I was like, oh, okay then. She said, just wait around reception. She said she'd gone to the toilet. I was like, oh, this girl comes back. I'm like, hey, do you know where Melissa is? I'm just waiting for her. She's like, yeah, I'm Melissa, Nathan. And I was like, what? She's like, I'm Melissa. I was like, no, but I'm looking for someone a bit older.
I'm looking for someone. Where's your parents? Is that what people are gonna-
Where's your mum?
She's our age. You do know that.
She is our age. So yeah, no, I didn't realize that Melissa was our age.
How old did you think she was? Like 50? Is that what you're saying?
In a few years, like 60, maybe 70.
60?
I don't know why I thought she was so old. Yeah, genuinely, I don't know why I thought that. Then I met Melissa, ball of energy, and I was like, "You are not what I expected," but not in a bad way. I love Melissa; she's great. Other than the fact she told me to f you.
She did.
I
And
don't
she
know.
meant it.
I don't know the
And
context.
she was like, I hate Nathan. He's
What
the
I
worst
love
person.
is I've not got the episode to watch to prep
No,
myself.
no,
So
you don't.
you've done well. Like she could say anything.
She could. I could insert anything.
I'm horrified.
I can ask Melissa to record a special line. Just be like, fuck Nathan, he's shit. He's
But nah.
but she did say fuck Nathan on the podcast.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
I don't know what I did, but I probably done something.
No, it was a joke.
I made her old. I made her old in my head.
Yeah, so to be fair with you, she was incredibly nice and sweet on the podcast.
She
and,
is lovely, Melissa.
and she was speaking quite highly of you. But knowing what I know now, I don't.
Yeah, I
think
mean, why
should
does
know
she,
that.
right?
Yeah, why does she?
Yeah, we've been friends
Thought
for
she
a
was an
while
old
now.
lady.
Bless. I'm surprised she wanted to be my friend after that
Internet, no,
debacle.
but
Yeah,
she's a very nice
she's
person.
lovely. She's always really helped me. Like when I've been looking for the jobs or like just in general. We've both been working at other companies. We've always been there to support each other. I think that's one of the things I like about gaming. Though the games industry is very tight knit in a good way. I
In a
think.
good way, yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone kind of knows each other, but like looks out for each
That's
other.
what she was mentioning as well. She was like, yeah, because it's such a small community, people
Yeah.
move from company to company to company. And I think this is also very important in terms of PR. Anyone that's listening that wants to get into PR or get into the gaming industry, even as a journalist, I've seen a lot of websites and even other podcasts that don't take those relationships seriously. And I wanted to know how you kind of feel about that. You must get a lot of messages and emails, like, can we get code? Can we get code? Do you get that a lot?
Yeah, obviously, sadly, that's part of the role. Like there's people like you guys, and there's a lot of journalists that do treat you like humans, and you guys are the best.
Thank you.
Thank you for treating
Appreciate
me
that.
like a human being
I
because
appreciate that.
I'm not just a code machine. But yeah, no, there's definitely a point where like people do just harass you for codes, and it's not like a level of like niceties. It's just where is my code?
Yeah.
With like no hi, how are you? Like yeah, I know small talk's not the best, but like I'm way more likely to give you a code quicker if you give me all the information. I think that's the problem with maybe like some kind of like newer journalists, which maybe haven't been in the industry for as long, is that they don't give you the details. They just
True.
ask for the codes. If I have like your website, like
Yeah.
an idea of like how much reach you guys have, like just small small stuff. It doesn't. The number doesn't matter really. It's more just for my records because I need that information. But you know, as long as you're friendly and you make my life easy. Because obviously there's tons of journalists, right? We've got to work with everyone. If you don't give me your links, your platform of choice, people beg for codes. Like, what code do you want? We've got 6 platforms. Just let me know. True. Just let me know. I feel like that's the only that's the downside of it. The people that just harass for codes normally are the ones that aren't actually willing to help you. And it's a two-way relationship, PR and journalism.
Yeah, it's true.
You guys have proved that, I guess.
I think with us, it was very different because I was saying to Melissa, we never got codes initially.
Yeah.
So when we were doing stuff, even when we were recording with Chin or recording with Jazz from Reef.
Oh, Jazz, yeah.
At the time, we were buying our own games.
Yeah.
We didn't even know codes were a thing. Genuinely. I didn't know that you get codes for free. I didn't know this.
Yeah.
So it was a bit of a shock when you were offering me codes initially. Because Chin never offered me codes. I mean, yes, he would give me certain codes. It's like, oh, this is a birthday gift or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was like, that was mainly it. But for like Dynasty Warriors 8, I paid for that out of my own pocket.
Okay.
I think the first code you gave us was Dynasty Warriors Godseekers. It was a god-awful game. I'm sorry. I understand why it was there.
You still do us good. Still, you stayed
I reviewed it though. I
did.
gave it a 6 out of 10.
I mean, yeah, that's about the score I think it got in general.
And then Dynasty Warriors 9, I gave it a 2 out of 10. Which apparently I shouldn't have done that, but
did I tell you that?
I don't know if
I don't think I told you that.
Do you know what it was? It wasn't you. You were okay with the score, but there was a lot of swearing in the review.
Yeah, that doesn't.
And
help.
you were like, "Don't do that."
Yeah,
I was like,
"I swear, man, just keep it chill."
No, I was angry. I was annoyed. I was like, "You've been waiting for this game for like 10 years, and it's like it comes out like that." I'm like, "No, I'm sorry, I'm not accepting this," and it pissed me off. But
yeah.
At the same time, for me, because we do a lot of Koei stuff on the podcast, I kind of get people think I'm a Koei shill. Like I reviewed One Piece Pirate Warriors. Gemma gave us a code for that when she was working at Bandai.
Bless Gemma.
I think I gave that game a 10 out of 10.
Nice.
And because I genuinely felt I'm not a fan of One Piece, but I really liked the game. It was like, oh, it reminded me of older Dynasty Warriors games. So I liked it. And then literally I got a shit ton of backlash from the audience, and they're like, just because it's a Koei game and giving it 10 out of 10. I was like, I fucking like the game.
Go back and watch his Dynasty Warriors 9 review and
clearly, exactly.
Yeah, man, that's
not every game is going to be good, and even from Koei, I mean, even in general, I will say this: if you're someone that is reviewing a game, be respectful. You can dislike a game, but you can't be like, this game is shit. This is blah, blah, blah. But you can say, I don't like this game because of X, Y, and Z.
Yeah,
and
if
you justify it, then it's fine.
Yeah, no PR person is going to be annoyed for you being honest. Like, obviously we want good scores, right? That's like part of our job.
But you're not pointing a gun to my head and saying, give us a 10 out of 10.
And because we give you a copy of the game, that's to help you do your review. That's not for the score. Like, I don't know why people think that is how it works, but
some companies,
I'm sure there might be. Yeah, I'm sure there might be a bit more leeway other places. But like, if you honestly dislike the game and you've got rational evidence, cool, that's fine. It's the people that find problems to talk badly about games. I think like for Berserk, one of them, someone like set the screen resolution really small on their PS4. You had the black border around it. Obviously it didn't full screen because they set their screen size down. They're like, yeah, Berserk has black borders all around it. It's awful. It's one of the worst games. I'm like, just go into your settings, upscale that, and then you don't have to make it a 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like things like that are where like I feel like that's when PR get a bit annoyed. Like be fair. Like don't, as long as you're honest, even if it is a 1 out of 10, let us know why.
Even if it is Dynasty Warriors 9, then
no comment. I did work on it.
You did. I noticed that. Do you feel a sense of pride when you see your name in a game's credits?
Yeah, it's a weird experience.
Yeah.
It's definitely something I mean, it's not happened loads. I mean, Koei. I've been in a few Koei games. Yeah, when you get to the end and you see.
You don't get into every game that during your 6 years. No.
I think you said 60 years.
See, you're 60, well,
gosh, I've aged.
Yeah.
Sorry, Melissa. I'm your age now. I'm joking. Sorry, Melissa. It's really exciting. Not all games. I remember Fairy Teller. I was like so desperate to be in the credits.
And you weren't?
I asked to be in the credits.
Okay.
I was like, hey guys, I need to be in the
what
credits.
What if Mr. Koinuma was like, actually, Nathan asked, so we're not putting him in the game?
Everyone but Nathan.
I'm in the game, but then you're not in it.
Yeah, well, like it's two ways we have credits. We have like the credits where we're in it, and obviously that's amazing. Like when you first see your name in the credits, damn, like. I showed my kids this one day. They were like, "Oh, my dad was in the game." like
my dad.
I don't know if they'd care.
Do you think they care?
I don't know if they'd care about
like,
completing Fairy Tail.
Why do we care about
Dad,
Fairy
we don't
Tail?
want to watch more Fairy Tail. Go away. But other games, it just says like, thanks to the Koei Tecmo Europe team. So like deep down, like you feel the pride that you worked on it, but like no one else knows.
Yeah,
no one else knows. But no, yeah, it's exciting. I do want to like on the wall, maybe not in the lounge, but to like frame like the disc and the key, the pack shot.
Okay, yeah.
For the ones I was in the credits for. I've worked on so maybe I can't frame them all.
What would you say is your favorite game that you've worked on during your time at Koei?
That's so tough.
It's Fairy Tail, isn't it? I'm pretty sure.
It might be Attack on Titan.
Really?
Like I love Fairy Tail.
Okay.
And I love the IP. It's one of my favorite anime. Probably higher rated than Attack on Titan. I feel like as an experience of the entire process, like the entire PR, I feel like I did more with Attack on Titan that I quite liked and I was very proud of.
Sure.
I do blame COVID for Fairy Tail because it came out the first year 2020. So a lot of the things we wanted to do with Fairy Tail just didn't and couldn't happen. I feel like that might be why Attack on Titan wins. But we went to all the big events with Attack on Titan, Gamescom, MCM. So I got to go to loads of events, meet people, do interviews in Japan. I think Attack on Titan's up there. And to be fair, I feel like the Attack on Titan games are a really good example of like licensing done right. You know, you used to get those like PS1 games like Toy Story the game, and like they were like good movie tie-ins. That was like the good days.
I thought you were going to call out another company for
no.
license, like Bandai. I mean,
no, I wasn't talking bad on anyone.
Yeah.
But like some companies, as we got towards like PS2 era, maybe after that, started doing like really bad movie license games.
Yeah.
I just remember playing Attack on Titan like a really early build and being like, they've got this spot on. This is good. This is good animated
game. It felt
game.
like playing Spider-Man in a way.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of freedom.
Yeah.
It was like genuinely a good game. And I mean, at that time, I'll be real with you, I haven't seen second season or third season or fourth season of Attack on Titan. And I got the story from the game.
I think that's good though, because you can get the story from the game.
Yeah, which is really odd.
A lot of anime games cut bits out.
Yeah.
And I feel like as well that the art style of the game was literally like the anime came to life, especially in 2 and Final Battle where we kind of refine the art style.
Yeah.
Not we, they refine the art style.
They refine
We have to like work on that, don't I? Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like Attack on Titan was up there for me. Fairy Tail was brilliant though. Like,
You know what? I love Fairy Tail. I mean, I've never even like
you don't watch Fairy Tail either.
Crunchyroll sponsored this podcast, and technically so does Funimation. But I couldn't bring myself to watching Fairy Tail.
why?
I watched like the first 2 episodes, and I'm like, "What the hell is this show?" And there's like 500 episodes. I'm like, I can't do this before the game comes out. So I sat down with Georgina. We had a meeting, and she was like, "This is what's going on in Fairy Tail," and she caught me up until where the game starts.
Okay, yeah.
And you know what? She still hasn't played the game.
Hasn't she?
She hasn't, and I'm like, "You should play it."
This
It's
is
a
why I
good
don't want to
game.
see Georgina until it's finished.
No,
until that game has a
But
platinum.
why would
trophy.
you care? You don't work for Koei.
Yeah,
anymore.
but just principal now.
But it's mainly because of the principal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, back then it was because of Koei. Now
Yeah,
it's
but now
now
it's
it's
not.
principal. I've just,
Now it's because of Fairy Tail.
the grudge just exists still.
Okay.
Tell her that.
I'm sure listen to this.
Also, she better.
Yeah, she better. She doesn't listen to the podcast.
Georgina, you better listen to your brother's podcast.
No,
That's
she,
all I'm
doesn't,
saying.
she doesn't care. She doesn't care about the podcast.
I'm glad she got you up. Fairy Tail was good. The only thing for Fairy Tail I wished, as a fan of Fairy Tail, that the game started from the beginning. And I get why they didn't do it. And I feel like it'd have been really hard to start from the beginning as a game because the whole building the guild made sense from when they did it. But
True.
so like I got the point. It's like when Fairy Tail have gone through their weakest point and have to restart again. In the anime, that happens as well. So
I get that, but at the same time, it's like starting from the tournament arc and that kind of stuff. It's a nice place to start because that's the way most of the action is.
I wish there's more backstory. I know there was a patch a few months post-launch which did like a before the game.
Oh, is
I
it?
think it was very small, but it was like a brief description of what happened leading up to the events of Tenru Island.
Okay.
But hey, Fairy Tail, I hope in some form continues going. I thought there might be DLC, but there wasn't. I was very sad we didn't get any like story because there's like there's a new manga arc, like the 100-year.
Oh, is it? I thought that ended.
I think it might be ended now because obviously Eden Zero is out now,
Okay.
which is his new arc. Maybe Eden Zero game. Maybe that can
I'm
expand.
not going to do that.
Not Koei. I mean, if Bandai do it, anyone does it.
No,
Give
I
me
do
Fairy
not-
Tail.
I'm
Give
sorry,
me Fairy
I don't
Tail.
trust Bandai with anime licenses. I genuinely don't because it's like, okay, some of them are good, right? The fighting games are good, and then you get to Sword Art, and I'm like, what the hell did they do with Sword Art?
I like the Sword Art.
You like Sword Art because you like Sword Art. I like Sword Art as an anime, but I don't like the game. The game just feels cheap.
The first game, Hollow Realization.
That one that was on the PSP and
Love
then
that,
made its way to the
yeah.
PSV. Like, okay, I was playing Lost Song. I was super hyped for Lost Song. I was like reading Famitsu. I was like on that level of like hype for Lost Song. I played it and it was just like, I was like, why does this game look like it should still be on the PSP? I was playing on PS4.
I do think it took a while for the Sword Art games to kind of hit console level. I think it was the one for the, what's it called? Phantom Bullet? That one?
Well, yeah, apparently that's a good game.
Yeah, I've not got around to playing it. I bought it, but
Yeah.
I really want to play it. But
Got time.
I've now got time. I've not got through any games that I want to play. I've got like a backlog. But yeah, apparently that's when it got like more console.
Probably because at that time the Vita dead.
Yeah, rest in peace, Vita.
R.I.P.
RIP Vita.
Speaking of Vita, do you have a Vita?
I did. I no
don't
longer have it.
anymore.
I don't think I did. No, I was never a big Vita player.
Okay. So you didn't play Persona?
I did play 4. That's the one game I got my Vita for.
I think
play 4.
everyone got a Vita
Yeah,
for that,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
as soon as they were like, "Oh, it's coming out on PS5," everyone was like, "Okay, time to."
I
start
will absolutely replay that on the Switch or PS5.
Okay.
I've not decided what one I'm going to get it on yet.
I'm
We'll see.
probably gonna get it on all the consoles.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That will happen. Yeah,
for
down
me,
the line.
because I've got an Xbox Series X.
one of those.
I've got all the consoles.
I like it.
I have to do it for work now because it's like,
Yeah.
if I don't get because there's a lot of the time, and this is something that I wanted to ask you. When getting codes, I don't know if you could say what would you recommend because every company is different. But what do you find people are asking for the most? Is it like Switch and PS5, or is it like more Xbox? Because I've noticed every time I've asked for an Xbox code, even if it's from a company I've never interacted with, they'll always give me a code.
I think Xbox and Steam are definitely easier to get. I think just it's more the amount of codes the publishers give. By publisher, I mean like first party give.
Sure.
I think Microsoft and when they do Steam and Xbox codes, just get more.
Yeah.
I think naturally if someone asks for one of those, you just have like a spare influx. PlayStation, quite a large amount. I feel like generally PlayStation's like the go-to I'd recommend people. At least when I was at Koei. PlayStation, you'll probably get a code, no questions asked. Switch is a lot harder. You get less codes to give out.
Yeah.
And obviously for our region, that's like the entirety of Europe. So we're not just talking UK, we're talking the entirety of Europe. When everyone started jumping on like Telia on Switch, I was like, we don't have enough codes for this. It's like,
so that's why I got the Ryzer 2 on PS5. Is that why?
I don't even think I think by Ryzer it calmed down.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like, like the first year of Switch or two, like when we started with the, like, I think we had Knights of Azure, maybe a Telia, Lydian Swell was
and
the first one.
There was a Dynasty Warriors 8 as well. Released.
Yeah, oh god, yeah, they came out over Christmas as well. That was a weird launch time period for us. But,
it was.
But it died down in a good way. I think people settled. I do get it as like a journalist. If you can get a Switch code, it's so much easier, right? You can take it with you. You can I know it's not always the best platform for some games, but like if you can take it with you, it just means you get your review done, right? And it's
the way that I treat it mainly because I don't really use my Switch as a portable console.
Oh, yeah, to be fair, same actually.
It's always docked. Yeah. So the way that my office is laid out is that I've got my television, my monitors, and it's just everything is there. So I don't need to move around Switch. I really don't take my Switch out because I've been paying for insurance, and the amount of times that I fucked up the Switch. Like literally, there was something. I sent it off. Look, I'm calling out this company. I fucking hate them. But I sent them out to the repair company through the insurance, and they were like, I told them what was the issues. It had a fan issue. It was overheating. I was playing. It wasn't Hyrule Warriors. It was the new Fire Emblem Warriors.
Oh yeah.
So I got that like maybe a couple of weeks before.
Yeah.
And I was panicking because my Switch wouldn't play the game. I was like, is this an issue with the game? I spoke to Nintendo. They're like, maybe there's an issue with your Switch. You need to get that checked. So I sent it off to the repair company. They sent it back to me even more damaged. And they were like, we replaced the fan. And that's all we did. I was like, it can't hold a charge. What the hell are you talking about? I spoke to the insurance and they were like, okay, cool. We're going to give you an OLED Switch. Just so you don't annoy us, because I was sending it back often. So I was probably wasting more money for the insurance. It was costing them more. So they were just, fuck it, just get an OLED. And then I was like, okay, cool. Haven't played with the OLED since.
That's insane, man.
It's good. I mean, now it's and they let me keep the old Switch.
You've got 2 Switches.
So I've got 2 Switches.
Oh, you've done pretty good. You could take one as a portable console.
No, I don't want to do that.
No.
I don't, because it's so difficult on the Switch when you have to transfer saves and stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's not as easy as PlayStation.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I get
Which
that.
is a bit of a pain in the ass. But usually when I'm asking for codes in general, it's Xbox now.
Yeah.
Or it's PS5.
That's fair. And I feel like when you're requesting codes, like for anyone, it's always good to have like 2 choices. Not all. I get sometimes you can't, but like if you have like a PlayStation and a PC, like let us know. Because at least then, if we can't get your PlayStation code,
usually what I do is I just ask for everything. But that's just me. I'm not asking for one code of
really
everything.
greedy. But I want one of everything.
No, I didn't say one of everything. I mean like any one of these platforms, because I've got all of them.
And that's a good way to do it, right? I mean, not everyone's gonna have every console.
No, they're not.
And I get that. But like, if you do have multiple consoles and you let us know, sometimes if we don't have a spare Switch code, but you've said you have a PS5,
then
well, yeah, we'll help.
It works because I mean, even when I get codes for the Xbox, it's like I only have like 2 games on the Xbox. Like my PS5 library is huge. My PS4 library is huge.
Yeah.
The only game I've got on Xbox is Klonoa.
Oh, really?
From Bandai,
Yeah.
And I have Wolong the demo, and that's it.
You got it on the Xbox, did you?
Because I thought, you know what? It's been so hyped by Microsoft that it might be a good way to get in. And part of me thinks that for me, I don't think I'm going to get codes from Koei anymore. I'm just worried about that. But I always thought, okay, well, it's going to be high demand for PlayStation, so I might ask for an Xbox code and see where that goes.
Yeah. Oh.
If not, I'll ask Jonathan. Is his name Jonathan or John?
The American guy?
Yeah.
John.
But is it short for Jonathan?
Hey, John. I don't know. I've always called him John. He introduced himself as John.
Okay. I've never spoken to him.
He's a lovely guy. I love John.
I love him.
We were PR bros for a long time.
PR bros.
You know. I've left him now. So
you've left him.
No longer.
Does he know that does he know that you're leaving?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I've left.
Yeah, I mean, does he know that?
I made it very public.
Because you sent an email to everyone.
Yeah, on my last day. Yeah.
And you're like, you're trying to get people to be sorry for you, and And I was like, oh, really? Okay, Nathan making people cry.
There was no.
reading his email.
It was not a tearjerking email.
No, it is.
It's very to the point. No, don't read my email.
I'm gonna read now. Checking. No, I'm not gonna.
Please
Do
don't
that.
read my email.
But no, it was a very emotional.
I feel like the replies were more emotional.
Oh,
Maybe.
you think so? Did you actually get many replies, or did?
Nah, 0.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I was about to say.
No.
I think maybe I was the only one that replied to you. No.
No, we got lots of replies.
Okay, cool.
Obviously, I've lost access to the Koei emails now. So
Oh, is it? Okay, well, it makes sense. They're not
yeah,
gonna give you
yeah.
access to that.
No, people were very nice on Twitter.
Okay.
It is my most liked and commented tweet ever.
The fact that you're
Me
leaving.
leaving.
People are like, yes, we're liking this because we never fucking liked that
At
guy.
bloody last.
Is that what it is?
Koei is free. Yeah, no, it was very emotional. That night I did it. I got back from EGX. I was on about 4 hours sleep. Was probably very deprived of many things.
I started crying.
And I was like, this is really emotional. Tears here. And there.
When you told me initially that you were leaving, I was more so happy for you.
Oh, that's very good.
Because in the industry, people jump from company to company to gain experience and things like that. But at the same time, it's like, in my personal opinion, it's not always the best to be stuck at one company for a while because then you kind of get stuck in that routine.
Yeah. I think I was there with Kai. Like, I loved working at Kai. Like, you know, obviously I was very sad to leave. Like, I want to continue working at Kai on the games they work on, but I also didn't want to just be doing the same thing constantly. And I felt like there was a point where, like, I realized I wasn't really using, or wasn't learning new skills, wasn't using new abilities. I think now working at a new company is going to be really fun because I have to do new things, right?
Yeah,
and I'll learn there'll be new challenges, there'll be new experiences. I think you need that.
So if I may ask, what is your role?
I'll be an influencer manager.
So that's very different from PR.
It is, yeah. So I won't be doing the usual PR stuff, I guess,
Okay.
anymore. I don't know fully what I'm doing. I mean, obviously, I understand how to do influencer.
Yeah, of
management.
course. Of course. Frontier, if you're listening, forget about this guy.
Yeah, just really undersold myself there. I mean, they've not got me in the office yet, so So I'll be working with YouTubers, Twitch streamers, TikTokers.
Podcasts.
Are they called TikTokers? Yeah, hopefully podcasters as well. So.
Better be.
Yeah, I got Bish on the cards. So.
Yeah, but to be fair with you, we're trying to diversify everything now, so it's like we're not gonna
Get yourself on TikTok.
I am on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's mostly like weird shit.
Lip syncs.
Yeah, this is just
Is that what
me
you do?
just dancing on TikTok.
I'd pay good money to see that.
Would you?
OnlyFans it. There you go. Not like
OnlyFans.
you can lock it behind an OnlyFans.
Hell yeah! You
and
think
then
I
people
should
pay
do
for your
that?
dancer?
But would I have to be naked?
I don't think so. I feel like people will surely use OnlyFans for non-naked stuff. It's just like a paid subscription, isn't it? Really.
It is, but then why can't I do it through Spotify? Well, why specifically OnlyFans?
I don't know how the Spotify
It's a bit
model
worrying.
works.
No, it's a bit worrying that the first thing you said was, "Bitch, you should start an OnlyFans."
I know people that have done that.
Okay.
Not for the naughty images.
And power to them, I guess.
Yeah,
but-
power to them. They they show their dance skills off
Okay.
with clothes on.
Okay. I should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how much
Start
money
an
to
OnlyFans.
make, but
I don't think I'll make any
make the
money.
subscription low, like $1, and then
Yeah, but I don't think anyone would pay for that.
$20 so that you get at least,
Yeah, just this one person.
or at least 10. Get a Mackey's meal out of it.
Okay, probably. Get that Monopoly at McDonald's.
Yeah, God, it's been going wild at Monopoly. Got loads of free stuff.
What do you think? Yes, hell yeah. What do you got? At the
Yeah,
moment?
boy. They're in my car just because I keep
okay.
the stickers. I put them on the app.
You don't do them on the app?
I do. I've done a bit of both.
I've been talking about McDonald's, but
I
this
don't
is
know
an
what
interesting
happened. Yeah, no,
conversation.
I love the free apple pies. I only ever get apple pies at McDonald's.
Is it?
When they're free.
Okay, cool.
And they're good.
Yeah.
I enjoy an apple pie, but I would never pay for one.
Okay.
Sorry, McDonald's.
All right, why?
There's just something really nice about a free apple pie. I can't describe
Anything
it.
free, though, is good.
Yeah, you're not lying there, are you? That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anything
No,
free is good.
I don't know. Yeah, I love the free McDonald's stuff. I've also got a free hash brown, but
I've got a free Big Mac.
that's
I've got a free 6-piece nuggets.
That's a really good one. Oh my god.
Do you know why? It's because Georgina's gone to McDonald's recently. I'm just collecting these stickers.
You just nicking them off her food.
Yeah, I just
She,
get
she
them.
doesn't realise. She's like, "What's Monopoly?" And you're
She's like, I've never heard of Monopoly.
do they do that still?
No, but she knows. But she was like, she tries and scans them in, and she's like, these have been used already. And I'm like,
Oh, the worst bit is
don't know.
you've now admitted to this.
yeah, on the podcast, she knows.
Public.
But it's fine. She can get that free cheeseburger, whatever.
Free Big Mac, whatever it is.
Free
You
Big
gotta
Mac.
go for it.
I've got like all this shit ton of free shit at McDonald's.
I love the Monopoly.
I love
Good at
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
in
Get
general.
sponsored by McDonald's.
If we were, I think people get really angry.
Really?
Yeah, because they're a huge company.
Maybe.
People got angry when I got sponsored by Crunchyroll, which I thought was the weirdest thing. I was
That's
like,
so strange,
do you
man.
guys not like anime? Like, why? Like,
That's like the right audience, surely.
yeah, it was just so weird.
You're the
It's
anime
just
man.
People, well, I'm not the anime man because the anime man is the anime
It's
man.
Joey in it, so you can't.
Exactly.
You can't. Sorry, Joey.
People confusing me and Joey.
Yeah. You look the same.
What do you think?
You look so
yeah,
similar.
we do. We look exactly the same.
I see it.
Yeah. 100%. People get confused between me and Joey all the time.
Yeah.
Do you listen to Trash Taste?
I do.
Everyone does.
Not like as regularly as I'd like.
Okay.
But I do.
I was speaking to Melissa about it.
Really?
Because she mentioned it. She was like, yeah, I listened to Trash Taste.
Didn't she go to their MCM signing or something? Was that Melissa? I don't know. I knew someone that
I
did.
think might have been Melissa. I didn't ask her about it, but she tends to do that a lot. But yeah, no, they're a good podcast, but they're not an anime podcast. That's the thing that kind of people call them an anime podcast. I was like, well, they're anime YouTubers, yes, but they're not. Half of the time, they're not talking about anime, and they say it themselves.
Yeah, no, they're not. And you know what? Maybe that's why I like it more. Sometimes I just want to tune in
For their
bit
thoughts.
of banner. Yeah, I like Connor, Gigux, and Joey. They're like,
Who's your favorite?
oh, so unfair.
You have to say.
None of them follow me, so I guess I can just choose.
None of them
Maybe they'll
follow
follow me. I do like Connor. I don't know why.
Okay.
I feel like the
Connor's my least favorite.
It's funny that because I feel like that seems to be the initial reaction when I tell anyone that Connor's my favorite.
Okay.
There's just something very British about him in a bad way.
Yes,
Maybe.
okay,
But,
very British. But Giguk is also British.
yeah, but I get it more from him. I think just the way he said stuff so bluntly.
Okay.
I feel like Gigux is politer about it.
Yes.
And
yes.
that's not an insult to him.
Yeah,
That's a good ability to have. But I feel like Connor just has this
He's
raw,
very sharp tongue.
raw Britishness.
Yeah.
And his love for the Tesco Meal Deal, like peace. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
When he took
He was
Chris,
complaining about it as
yeah,
well.
when he took
about
Chris
the club
Broad to his first Tesco Meal Deal.
Chris Broad has never had.
I was surprised by this. They did a video.
He's British as well.
I was like, dude, you grew up in Britain before you went to Japan. But yeah, apparently, Chris was like, I've been hearing about this for the last few years.
Is Chris like a Tory? Like he doesn't.
Like, maybe he doesn't like Tesco's.
He shops at Waitrose. Is that what it is?
Understandable, right? If I could, I would. No, they went to Tesco's Meal Deal, and Chris like, I don't understand the hype. And he had one, and he was like, this is just disappointing.
It is.
And I was like, no, I love a Tesco's Meal Deal.
Okay.
I'm gonna go after this and go get a Tesco's Meal Deal.
Is there a Tesco here?
Yeah, around the corner. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I say around the by car, around the corner.
Okay, cool. So in Tesco, what is your go-to meal deal sandwich?
Or I usually go for the duck wrap.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Quite a strong one. When I'm on a diet, duck wrap always.
Yeah.
Low calories. It's good.
Yeah.
Do you like a prawn sandwich? People always
From
say
Tesco.
Yeah,
It tastes like ice. Like it's ice sandwich.
What are you
It
eating?
has no flavor. It's like eating a
Yeah,
sandwich
no.
with ice. I don't like it.
No, I don't mind a prawn sandwich.
Prawn sandwich, you gotta go M&S for that, and it's a bit more expensive.
You sound so upper class. Ooh, look at me.
Look at me.
I shop at Marks and Spencer's.
Well, yeah, but
I do like M&S. We've got a new M&S that's open up a town over. It's got a Percy pig breaking through the roof.
in Stevenage.
In Stevenage, yeah, it's sick, man. It's
Why
really
are we
sick.
giving M&S shout outs? What is this about?
We've gone onto like a shop. We've gone from like gaming,
But that's the
PR
that's
tips
the beauty of the
to
podcast.
M&S and Waitrose.
Okay.
I love it.
Speaking about M&S,
Oh, okay.
what do you think of Percy?
I think they're really nice.
Okay,
Yeah, I like
I like
Percy.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
I went to my parents on Sunday.
Yeah.
I stopped at the local services to get a Starbucks.
Okay.
PSL season. And then next door they have a mini M&S.
Yeah, but they're not owned by M&S. They're
Oh, but
owned-
I don't care.
They're owned
They-
by the service shops. They charge you like so much.
many Percy pigs though, and I got a few bags.
You could, okay, fair enough.
They're very good. They also had them at MCM at the There's the Costa sell M&S stuff.
Yeah, they do now.
Not MCM, sorry, EGX.
Well,
What one did I go
same,
to?
it's the same expo. It's pretty much the same expo. Let's be real.
Was EGX setting up, and I was like, God, I need some sugar.
And
And
you
I
got
saw the
Percy's.
bag of Percy pigs and was like, yes,
And
please.
I'm gonna buy a bag of Percy pigs.
They were definitely more expensive than M&S.
They are gonna be.
yeah,
more
yeah,
expensive,
yeah. They were nice, yeah. Shout out to M&S.
Shout out to M&S.
If you want to sponsor Bish,
They're not gonna sponsor me. No.
they can put you on the Percy pig on the roof. Shout out.
Shout out. Back onto the Tesco meal deal. You're talking about the duck wrap, but let's say if you're not going for the duck wrap, like an actual well, you mentioned the prawn sandwich, but I don't agree.
What's the other one I'd go for? Oh, you know the one that's like, I don't know if they still do it, but he's like chicken triple?
Oh yeah, they still do that.
Yeah, they are.
They still do
I
that.
might go on to that if they start it. They are top tier.
Yeah. Chef's
Yeah,
kiss.
I think it's 'cause you also get a free sandwich.
Because there's three
It's
sandwiches.
three, right? And then M&S, not M&S. Morrison's have stopped their triple ones now. They've got like a deluxe meal deal.
Okay.
I love that we're discussing meal deals. It's a highlight of my life.
It is. What's it about?
Morrison's have the normal meal deal,
Yeah.
which is like $3.50, and then you got the deluxe one. You can upgrade your sandwich to a deluxe, either a triple sandwich or like a premium ingredient sandwich, and that costs like $4.50.
That's expensive.
I'm like, I don't know if I'm getting my meals worth out of this.
Yeah,
I go
you're paying
Tesco's
£1
and pay my sick £3 and get like a expensive energy drink, an expensive sandwich, and I feel like I've rigged the system. Tesco's are gonna up the prices.
Well, yeah, they are.
The best bit when you scan each individual thing through at a meal deal at Tesco's, and then you save like £2. You're like, yes.
Yeah, but you know they take a loss on it to get you in.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
You're okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, until they put the price up.
Which they will.
But, you say that Morrison's have put their price up 4 times in the last year.
Yeah.
Meal deals.
And Tesco will.
Tesco's haven't once.
Yeah, but you think people get enraged?
Dude, there's an energy crisis. We can't have Tesco meal deals going up in price.
Maybe they do. How
I
do you
either
know?
need to heat or eat, and I can do both if they have meal deals. Just sit on meal deals every night. Set on fire.
That would be a great way to lose weight. You'd be calorie deficient every day.
For a meal deal.
Yeah, because if you eat one sandwich a day in a Lucozade and what?
Oh, we're not getting one per meal. We're just one a day. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, if
one
you
a
get-
day.
if-
I thought you meant like one every meal, like breakfast, lunch, dinner.
No, just
You'd
one
be
every day.
sick of Tesco's meal deals after that.
You'd be sick in general.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I
you'd
don't know how
be
many
dying.
nutrients are in these things.
Yeah. I don't think they have much nutrients in that Tesco.
But I should do
meal
the PR for meal deals. That'd be like a sick job.
deal. Yeah, for meal deals. I don't know how that would work though.
You can reach out to me for a free meal deal for the podcast.
Is that worth it?
No, I don't know.
Is it like?
By the time it gets to you,
Yeah, by the time I come here, it costs me more to get here than that £3 meal deal.
it's just exciting, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
You'd be like,
So when you get that, imagine getting a PR package and it's just one singular Tesco
Like
meal deal.
Tesco logo on the box. You open it up and it's like one meal deal.
And it's like a handwritten letter. Thank you for supporting
Dear Bish,
us.
thank you for supporting the Tesco's on your podcast.
And they give you a gift card with £3 on it.
Yeah, here's for your next.
Here's for your next meal deal.
We'd recommend you don't eat the one in the box because it's been out of date for a few weeks. Yikes.
Yikes, indeed. I mean, like, to be fair with you, I don't know where you came up with that. That sounds like a great idea, though.
I'm down for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not. I've got another job now.
I would, well,
I don't want to
you
go.
could do that Frontier.
What Tesco meal deal?
Yeah.
I don't know what game could link to a Tesco meal deal.
What games do they do?
Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster,
I mean,
Jurassic World Evolution. Maybe you could do like a Jurassic World themed meal deal. Someone's gonna.
that sounds gross. Like, how would that work? What, like a sandwich?
T-Rex steak sandwich.
No, forget about that. You know,
We're giving all these ideas, probably even work there.
they will work, and we'll make them work. You know the chicken nuggets, the turkey dinosaurs.
Yeah, turkey dinosaurs. Yeah, a turkey dinosaur sandwich.
There you go, turkey dinosaur sando, and
You know what I mean? You're sorted then. I like the way you also called it Sando.
yeah, because it has to be.
Japanese boy.
Has to be. I'm a weeb guy.
Anime boy. There you go.
Anime boy.
You're not the anime man. You're the anime boy.
Wow, I'm offended.
we just had to lower it a little bit, just so that you can't be the same as him.
I am the same. You've heard this the first on the podcast. That I am Joey.
You're gonna move to Japan and
No, I'm already in
copy
Japan.
the. Are you
We're already in Japan.
underscore?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that because of the picture?
Yeah.
You feel like you're there. You feel like you're there.
Yeah, I've never been interested to move to Japan.
No?
Japan sounds horrible to live in.
Work cultures.
To go there and just as a holiday, maybe to spend a couple of months, fine. But to live there and work there,
Yeah, work culture is definitely a lot out there. It's
horrible,
intense.
man. It's
Yeah.
horrible. Like, we've got a few team members there. Some of them have left Japan, like, and they're native Japanese people.
Yeah.
They've left. They
Yeah.
want to. They're like, I want to live in the UK. I want to live in America.
I think if you end up at a Western company out there,
It's a lot easier.
probably great.
Like, I heard if you work at Microsoft there, you get 4-day work week, but you get paid for the 5th day.
Nice.
But
They're trialing that in the UK, I think now.
they are, and
Yeah.
with Morrison.
Morrison's are doing that.
Morrison's are doing it. That's where they trialed it.
Really?
It's gone back full circle.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
And this
Morrison's are
podcast, we really thought this out. There was no plan here. We've gone straight
trying-
back.
We've gone straight back.
We did
And
really well. That was a good tangent.
It was.
Yeah, we did.
It was-
We
it was.
worked this perfectly.
What are we going to talk about next? Because we have one more ad break, and we're going to go on that in a moment. Let's go on the ad now.
Go on the ad break.
Before we get into the ads, just want to shout out our coffee page. If you guys want to support the podcast either monthly or through a one-time donation, we really do appreciate it, because coffee doesn't take a fee, so all of the amount of money that you're going to be donating goes straight to us. So that's really awesome. We do have goals set up on there, like for podcast equipment, for artwork, and things like that. So anything you donate is going to go straight back into making this podcast a better experience, a better show. We will be using it correctly. So I will assure you that. So that is ko-fi.com/Get Alive Podcast. Thank you. And back onto the ads. Are you a fan of anime and Japanese pop culture? I know I am. So why don't you get your asses down to Sugoimart? All right, that's sugoimart.com. Alternatively, you can use our link getlifepodcast.com/Sugoi. That'll take you to our special link on Sugoimart. That is getlifepodcast.com/SUGOI. And use our code GALP. That is GALP for 15% off on everything on Sugoimart. And you can use the code multiple times if you really love Sugoimart and you're like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go and purchase the best things that Japan has to offer: food and drink, beauty items, collectibles, toys and games. You can actually buy Gunpla from Sugoimart, as well as a lot of things for your home: kitchen appliances, bathroom, bedroom stuff. They've got these really lovely Spy Family campus notebooks. I'm a big fan of stationery, as you guys know, and they've got that there as well. There's some really cool stuff on here. You can also purchase experience sets, which is basically like kits to make matcha, to make onigiri, and they'll provide everything basically. Whatever you want, Sugoimart has got it. They've got a lot of really cool stuff from Japan, and as you guys know, every sort of month or so they give us care package that we show off to you guys, which I think is pretty cool. So they've got really nice stuff included. They also sell Pokemon cards and a lot of genuinely hyped stuff. What we want to do is that we want to find out the weirdest things on the Sugoimart website and get Sugoimart to send them to us. So Sugoimart, if you're listening, let's prepare that. Let's just get the weirdest stuff and send it my way. And we'll talk about it on a episode of Umai. They've got some really, really nice stuff. If you want to get items from Japan quite easily, some really nice quirky items, then you can go to sugoimart.com, use the code GALP for 15% off on your purchase. They've got some really nice stuff, whether you're an anime fan, whether you're a fan of Japanese culture, or even if you're a fan of Disney. They've got a lot of Disney items on there. So experience Japan from the comfort of your own home with Sugoimart. Use the code GALP for 15% off. Thank you, Sugoimart, for sponsoring this episode of the podcast. And back on to the episode. Okay, we're back.
That was a great ad break.
That was a lovely ad break. Thanks.
I loved it. Thanks for the...
Where's the mug, by the way? I love that mug.
Oh, it's Japan mug, yeah.
Did
Starbucks.
Did you get it from Japan?
I did. Starbucks do a collection of mugs for like around the world. So every place I go on a work trip or holiday, I get the mug to set up them.
From the place.
Yeah.
You know what? If you check out our sponsor, Sugoimart, you can buy the Starbucks mugs.
They sell them, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
Use the
They're
code
great.
GALP for 10% off. Don't quote me on that.
That's GALP. GALP.
Okay.
GALP.
Why are you saying it so seductively, Nathan?
It's like the voiceovers on radio. They say that. That's
But we're not radio, are we?
GALP.com.
That's not our website.
Okay.
That's not our website.
Yeah, sorry,
Don't
okay.
go. What if that's like a porno website?
Yeah,
and you
please,
just send
please.
people
Sorry, I thought that was the website.
no, it's not. We have to cut that out.
I've been off for 4 days.
You've been off for 4 days and you've already forgotten our website. How dare you?
You can reach Bish on +44 73 21. It's +44.
That's not even a British
7,
number.
3,
What the
2.
hell? Where you? +44. That's a British number.
I'll drop the last few digits throughout this meeting.
I dare you.
It's not even your number.
That is my number.
73. I made that one up. Don't read your number out.
Oh, okay. I was gonna read.
This is your podcast. You've got more editing to do.
I was gonna read my own number out.
Don't do that.
Let's go.
Waiting for the soundboard all day.
That's just the one sound thing I'm going to play this whole episode. I had sounds from the episode that we did with Melissa, which I think is technically illegal because I didn't ask her permission. But I didn't.
Yikes.
I didn't put them up
Oh.
because I thought, okay, well, I'm not going to do that to Melissa. But there's some really good gems in there. Like,
But
yeah, like Melissa saying "fuck you, Nathan." That's
we're over Melissa. That's when I see
no.
that
Actually, no, we're not. Actually, Melissa's nicer than you.
was a shock reaction. Sorry.
No, she
Viewers
is.
at
No,
home.
no, you know what? Melissa, to get to the place to record, she took a fucking taxi. I came all the way here, Nathan.
I do feel bad.
Yeah, you should. You should feel bad. Melissa made her way from one side of London to the other to get to the recording.
I got you a water.
You did. Yes, in all fairness, you got me a water.
I've hosted you in my humble home.
on the Gaia coaster.
Gaia. We're not sponsored by Koei, but
Not sponsored by
we've got
Koei.
the Koei merch.
I've got a lot of these at home, though.
We printed so many for that.
Yeah.
But
It's great, though.
I don't think counted very well because we had hundreds.
Did you expect people to drink a lot more? Is that why? Because they gave you a new coaster every time you drank.
Yeah, we also gave him like the goodie bag at the end.
Oh, okay. Which I think that it was a good event.
I enjoyed that.
I liked that
It
event.
was good fun. We had a good time.
I didn't meet anyone. The only person I met, there was a lot of people there. I did not speak to anyone. I spoke to
Oh,
Nathan
man.
and I spoke
That's me.
to Beth, and that was it.
Yeah, I introduced you guys to Beth, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
No, actually, I
Don't
knew
know.
Beth before.
Yeah. Or Numskull. She went to Numskull.
No, I didn't know her at Numskull, but I
Oh.
knew her from Koei. I think it was at a convention. She was at one of the conventions.
Oh, like maybe MCM or something.
something
Was
like
she?
that. Yeah, and then I met her another time at the thing.
I don't know.
You know what? Part of me wants to get Beth on the podcast as well.
Oh, you have to ask nicely.
I do. I have to ask Koei, and they'll be like, no. She's not allowed to talk about her work because it's very interesting to know how does graphic design work for games, because to my knowledge she was doing the game cover art for Orochi 4 and a bunch of the other games.
I don't actually know.
That's what she was saying to me.
Oh, okay,
Unless she's lying.
No, trust Beth. That I don't remember. That's like I've slept like 300.
Would you even know what her job is?
Yeah, she's creative.
She's creative. That's her job.
She's very creative.
That's her job.
No, she's our creative. I think she's senior creative executive.
Okay. What does that mean?
You're asking the wrong person. I don't write the titles.
So what was your title at Koei?
Senior PR and marketing executive.
I always thought you were a PR manager.
No.
And then I realized that's Isaac.
No. He's marketing manager.
I thought Isaac was your boss.
Yeah. So he's the marketing manager. He leads the marketing team.
Okay. And you're part of that team.
Yeah, but
just
there's
PR.
no PR manager.
Okay.
I guess in theory, I was managing the PR, but there was no PR.
Wasn't Marilena the manager?
She was the old marketing manager
Okay.
pre Isaac joining us. Pre Isaac.
Isaac used to work for Rising Star, isn't it?
Yeah. I think
That's how I know Isaac.
Yeah. Which is now
Which is-
Thunder for.
And they were in the same building.
Yeah. We used to be in the Sprella building. That was a long time ago.
And you know what? How did I know that? It's because they had a fucking conference room in their office.
Yeah, we didn't.
And Koei never did. And that's why we had to go for those conference, what was it? Those special rooms.
The meeting rooms downstairs.
I hated them. They had the worst acoustics.
I had to do my my resignation meeting in that room. That was fun.
Is that where you got fired?
No, I resigned.
The true story is Nathan got fired from
Yeah,
Koei.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
They were like, "You've worked on too many Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, that's it.
Off you go.
They're like, sorry, Nathan, you've worked.
Go find a new home now."
Oh, that's horrible.
No, they didn't let me go.
So, I like how you have to confirm.
No,
that.
I don't.
It's a joke, by the way.
I feel
guys.
like just in case.
Just in case people listen to this and like,
Legal
whoa, did
reasons.
Nathan get fired from Koei?
We don't need the gossip.
What is your favorite part about working in PR?
Oh, meeting the wonderful Bish on the.
Thank you, I appreciate that. But there's no need to kiss my ass here. Just
Damn it!
be honest.
Thought I'll get an invite back for the next episode.
Well, you're always welcome on.
That's what I mean. It's too kind. No, I do think in PR, like one of my favorite things is just getting to work with people.
Okay.
And it sounds really stupid, but like there's something really fun about getting to make like loads of new contacts and friends. But I don't know, like I just get to talk about games all day. It's really fun.
Okay.
And like, you know, it does sound silly, but like getting to know you, getting to know like other journalists that like we're all strangers at the beginning, right? Like genuinely come out of it with like new friends.
Yeah.
No, it's nice.
Which is weird because I mean, if we weren't friends, I wouldn't be recording in your home.
Yeah, I mean, right? Like I feel like I don't naturally just invite everyone around my house.
Yeah, that would be very
not
odd. If you did. Very dangerous as well.
Just get stabbed at some point, but yeah, no, like, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm here for.
Oh god, it's happening at
I'm here
last.
to kill you.
I've not
That's
shown you where
the-
the knives are yet. I was one literally there.
They're over there,
There's a
yeah.
bread knife there.
I
Yeah,
can't kill you with a bread knife.
you can't. Maybe I don't know. I made out of bread.
I am bread.
Oh
Isn't that a game?
Is it?
I am bread. I'm pretty sure that's a game. It's a game where you play as a slice of toast.
I've never heard of this game.
I'm pretty sure that there's a game called I Am Bread.
I have never heard of this game.
What if it was a Frontier game and you didn't know?
Can you imagine?
No, it's not. It's not a Frontier game. It's an indie game.
Hey, Frontier made one of the games I played as a kid love, and I didn't realize.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I mean, obviously that, but that wasn't the one. A Dog's Life. You played as like a dog, just doing
Okay.
dog things.
See, there is a game called I Am Bread, and
There
you
is?
play as a slice of toast.
So I know what I'm gonna go play after this.
I Am Bread.
That's when I get back tomorrow from the gig.
You know what? I'll be real with you. I've never played Frontier. Look, actually, oddly enough,
Are you signing yourself out of PR access now?
I might do it.
Yeah.
I was a child, and when I got the PS2,
Weren't we all once?
we were, but when I was a child, we got the PS2 and we got a bunch of games. One of them was Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I was a 6-year-old and I didn't understand how to play this game. And I was like, I genuinely didn't understand this game. I didn't understand the appeal, and I just started crying. I was just like, I can't play this game. It's so difficult. Like, it's like me now when I'm playing Neo. I was like, I can't deal with this.
It's like some serious PTSD.
And then we went back to the store. It was at Comet. I don't know if you remember Comet.
It was like a while ago.
It was
Yeah,
long
so
while
you
ago.
just like triggered some old memories.
And we went back to the Comet, and my auntie was there. And once you open the game, you can't return them, right? My auntie managed to find a way.
Oh damn! Okay.
I don't know. She was good at negotiations.
Fair play to her.
She was like, I don't want this game. And the guy was like, we can't return it. And she was like, yeah, but I don't want it. And she was going around in circles for an hour trying to return this Roller Coaster Tycoon game. And then she's like, I don't want it. I will buy anything else. I don't want it. And then I think we ended up with Dynasty Warriors.
Solid shout.
So the funny thing is,
You've gone the other way around.
I've gone the other way around.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if it wasn't for Frontier Game,
Never got into Koei.
I wouldn't have ever gotten into Koei, and I wouldn't have done this podcast. So
If it
shout
wasn't for-
out.
If it wasn't for
Frontier.
Koei, I'd have never got into Frontier. So
There
I
you
mean,
go.
really,
So it all works. It
our
all
roles are
works.
reversed.
I noticed over there. I know it's a bit of a tangent.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
How Met Your Mother.
Absolutely great show.
Great show, but
I
what
love
do you
it.
think about the ending?
Yeah, so like I spammed it in the weeks before Koei. I spammed the entirety of seasons 1 to 9
Okay.
in like a month. So I feel like the ending didn't feel as like disappointing.
Okay.
So everyone was like, the ending's off. Do not watch the last
But
episode.
that's because they're watching it from.
Yeah, and I feel like if you watched it from the beginning weekly, like
Yeah.
I get why it might have been a bit bad. I didn't mind it.
During COVID, I started rewatching it like
Yeah,
5
yeah, yeah.
times, and it grew on me. And I was like, "This is the only ending that can work."
Yeah.
And then now I've been watching How I Met Your Father.
Yeah, I love that.
So much better,
Yeah, I love How I Met Your Father.
and it's got Hilary Duff. So
Yeah, you are Hilary Duff.
I love Hilary Duff.
Yeah.
She's literally one of my favorite actors.
It was so well done. I was a bit worried about How I Met Your Father because I did feel like it was like, how can we make some more money out of this?
Yeah.
and it isn't.
No, it's a completely different
It's
show.
got really nice references to the show, which makes it feel like
and to
in
the modern
same-
day as well.
Yeah,
So
and that's the thing I love. Like, it's rare you find sitcoms which focus on actual things we're going through in our age, and it's set like for our age group.
yeah, and exactly. It's a more adult show, and I do appreciate that. But all of my friends hate it. They're like, we hate the show. It's so shit. I was like, dude, why are you shitting on the show? It's a good show.
It's
Just
only
leave it
like
alone.
what 8 episodes. Just give it a watch, enjoy
Yeah,
it.
just
Like,
give it a go. Like, okay, it might not be as good as the original, but still, you have to admit it's good.
I mean, that's what the other thing. Like, you're comparing it to like a 9-season show that are like fully fleshed out its characters. Like, they've still got a long way to go.
Okay, so then what about The Office, American or the British Office?
For the American Office, sadly.
My guy,
I'm
No,
a
I
traitor.
appreciate it.
I did watch it when I was a kid. I bought The Office at HMV with my Christmas money one year.
Okay,
I remember putting it on thinking this isn't that good. I was like,
what
oh.
the American or
No,
British?
the UK one. I was like, I then in
British one's so shit.
yeah. So when in 2018, I got to watch it in America when I was at 83. Netflix, has it over there.
Has it over here?
Didn't over here there at the time, so I bought it. A week later, it came on Netflix.
Oh, but
So
at
I've got
least
the box
now,
set now.
if it ever goes away from Netflix.
Well, yeah, and when I moved house, I only had those box sets to watch. So I rewatched a lot of like because obviously no internet, right? So I had some
but
time.
you've got all the Friends as well.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good show.
Them 3 shows are the ones I could rewatch
Yeah,
over and over again. Friends, Office, and How I Met Your Mother. I wouldn't get bored of them.
I got bored of The Office.
Did you?
As soon as I started working in an office, I was like, I don't want to know about The Office.
I feel like working in an office makes the office funnier for me.
No,
Because a lot of the stuff that happens does happen.
it
like-
does, but
it's like-
it's like it in the office that I work in, it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
So I was just like, okay, cool. Like what? Like
This is-
there's no jam. There's no jam. There's no
Jello.
what was it? No jam, as in Jim and Pam.
Oh,
There's
you
no-
go for the couple. Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
couple.
mean, there might be.
No, they're on my office.
I mean, Jim and Pam were kind of secretive at the beginning, right?
true.
Yeah.
There's
so
no
you don't
Michael
know.
Scott in my office.
You do not want there to be a Michael Scott in your office.
I wouldn't.
You don't. If Kato was like Michael Scott, I'd have been so scared.
Kato was like
I'd have been so
Michael
scared.
Scott.
I feel like if I had a bust like that,
Why?
I'd have-
No, you would love that.
I mean, for comedic purposes,
Yeah, but not.
but like for someone to actually lead a team, like someone's telling you to do your work, and it's
I
like
have
Michael
a
Scott.
feeling that Mr. Erikawa is like Michael Scott.
Absolutely not. I've met him a few times actually. Carl. Yeah, he's
Seems
very.
very prim and proper.
Yeah.
I will say this. There's one thing that I was playing recently. I've been going back and playing the games that I used to play when I was a kid, and I've been playing Kessen.
Nice.
I never played the first Kessen, so I wanted
Sure.
to play that. At the beginning of the game, there's a letter written by Mr. Erikawa.
Okay.
And he's talking about how much he loves the Sengoku era and how it was like an honor for him to make this game, and that it was a passion project.
Yeah.
If you play the first Kessen, it's so basic, but he described it as it's like me creating a movie about my passions, and I was like, wow. And he signed it, He signed it Oshibusai,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is his
pen name, I
his
guess.
pen name.
Yeah.
But still, I read that and I was like, that's so beautiful. And the funny thing is, I don't know, that guy doesn't age either. Like I saw a video of him talking at like EGS. I was like, how old is this man? He doesn't look old at all. Like he has no wrinkles.
not
He has
at all.
beautiful long hair.
He
like,
has got like the best like beauty regimen. I was like,
Yeah,
I don't know what he
100%
does. Like,
not.
he must moisturize a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
he has to.
Yeah, I don't
like
know.
he looked natural. Like I don't know how to explain it. He looks younger than me, and I was like, what?
He's good, isn't he? And the thing is, I like about that is that like they really do care.
Yeah, no,
Like he
100%.
came up to us like at the shows at E3, genuinely like thanked us for being there and supporting the game. I'm like, that's really nice. So like kind of the head of the company cares enough. It's like, because you know, in
But
some companies you can just become
I
a
think
number.
it's because Koei is still technically a family company.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
run by the same family.
Yeah.
I think eventually you're going to get Mei Erikawa. Eventually she'll take over.
May Erikawa's lovely. Honestly, we had interviews for Token Rambo.
Yeah, which I was never invited for. What was
I'm
that
so
about?
sorry, but
No,
But
I went all out for Token Rambo Warriors. I did not get any sort of like, hey, we got Mei Erikawa. I would have loved to talk to Mei Erikawa.
yeah, in the future you might be able to.
No, now I won't.
You never know.
No. Who am I going to speak to get in contact with? I'll write a letter to Mei
To
Erikawa.
Jonathan.
To Jonathan. I'll send it by snail mail to Jonathan.
It might make it to the US one day. But May Erikawa is lovely.
Yeah.
I honestly would say like she's one of the people that like really kind of like re-inspired me in the industry.
Okay.
Because when I was like sitting in on her interviews, like I don't know, she had this really good balance of being like very proper, prim and proper, I guess is the right word, but then being like I don't know, like a gamer.
Yeah.
And like there was some really nice balance. I was like, I like the way she conducts herself. It's
What-
like the right way to do it.
Another thing that I really do enjoy about Mei Erikawa is that she's an inspiration for like women in the industry as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because her team is mostly women, majority of it.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in terms of Ruby Party, the reason why she named it that, or the reason why the studio's named that, is because the Ruby is the queen of all gems. The idea behind it, and she speaks very eloquently. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's a lot of game devs and publishers from bigger companies that they will act cocky and they'll act like, yeah, look at this new game, it's the best thing ever. But it's very humble.
And I guess with your parents being, you know, Mr. and Mrs. Arakawa, like, you know, these really prominent people in the games industry, she doesn't act like that's.
No, she doesn't.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, she just acts like she's just any old developer.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. There's like really nice about that, really humbling about that. Which when I was listening to the interviews, like the few hours we did them, I was like, it's like really nice about the way you act, because yeah, you're right. There are definitely producers out there that would just act like, yeah, God, I'm the beat, like dog bollocks. Yeah, oh, well.
Yeah, it's a Mr. Koinuma, is that what he's saying?
No, he doesn't do that. No,
I'm joking.
all the Japanese guys are amazing. But no, Mei Arakawa was, she was honestly, really inspiring.
I was talking about this with Melissa, is that there isn't many inspirations in the gaming industry, and I think we need more female developers, female publishers.
Absolutely.
Teams run with more diversity.
Yeah.
In your time in the gaming industry, do you feel that's changing?
Yeah, I'd say the team was definitely. We've always had like kind of female employees in the office, and kind of like a diverse team to a degree. But it definitely was more kind of white male heavy at the beginning. I feel like, and it's got better over the years. And I'm glad the team are expanding in the Europe office, which is great. That's always good to see. Like, there'll be more people coming in. But yeah, I definitely feel, especially in Japan as well, I've noticed a change, and that's good. I think that's what we need to be, right? And it's nice to see that, because there's always that concern of like we need more people's opinions and thoughts to make the games better, right? We can't just have the same people there forever churning out the same thing, because we're not going to reach the right people.
No,
we need to reach new people. I think that's one reason why everyone needs to be way more diverse. Even, you know, if you want to have some benefit behind it, you need to be way more diverse to reach those people.
And finally, Nate, throwing on a quick lightning round.
Oh,
what anime are you watching at the moment?
I'm watching Eden Zero at the moment.
Okay.
Pretty good show. I missed it when it first aired.
Okay.
And then I saw Netflix had it on like that. They bulk.
Yeah.
So I started watching it. It's really good. Yeah, I read the manga.
Okay.
Enjoyed the manga.
Yeah.
This is great. Yeah. If you like Fairy Tail.
Better than Fairy Tail?
Oh, don't make me say that. It's because it's not. No.
Okay, well then there you go.
No. I don't know. Like, I love it quite equally.
Okay.
But it definitely, there's a lot of Fairy Tail elements.
Also, another question that I really want to ask. I asked Melissa this. So, Final Fantasy VII Remake, have you played that?
I have.
Who did you give the flower to?
I gave it to Era.
Thank you, my guy.
Who did Melissa give it to? I need to know.
Tifa.
Did she actually?
She did.
I know, I'm an Era. Oh, Melissa. I don't have to come back from that.
No, I don't either.
Oh, God. Yikes.
So, Nathan, you heard what I showed you.
Yeah. Yes.
What did you think of that?
I love it.
Okay,
Go
Melissa.
Melissa.
Hashtag go Melissa.
Hashtag slay Melissa.
Oh my God. I can't believe she said that.
I love it.
It's great though.
What I love is you could just insert any audio there, and we could just be like, I don't believe she just said that.
True. I'll insert the fuck Nathan bit. No, I don't think she can't believe she said that.
I love that line.
It's a great line, isn't it? But it's true though.
Sure. Sure. I've never thought about it that way.
Okay, so why do you like Aerith?
There's something calming.
Okay.
I feel like that's we're gonna go with that. Yeah, I don't know. So I never played the original Final Fantasy.
Okay, so this is Melissa's theory. She said anyone that hasn't played the original Final Fantasy VII and played remake would lean more towards Aerith than Tifa. So
yeah,
I think her theory's correct here.
Maybe.
I haven't played the original.
I know what happens to Aerith.
Oh yeah, she dies. Yeah, we know that.
Wow, I don't know if you can say that on the podcast, but okay.
We spoke about a lot of other things.
But yeah, no, so I knew she did. Obviously, I know this is like, as far as we're aware so far, this is like a new story as such, following the same arc. And I was like, you know what? Maybe she'll survive this time. Maybe I'm gonna put on.
What if they just kill her again?
I'm gonna cry. I'm too attached now. The thing is as well. I guess this episodical, but the only downside is that like the love of the characters I had, obviously over the months, has kind of gone down a bit, because obviously I'm not in the world still. So I do wonder if like when we get to the part where they're gonna,
Wow, where they kill her.
I do wonder if the emotional impact would be as heavy for me.
Do you find yourself wanting to go back and play the original?
So I
in
did
anticipation.
I played the original up to when you go to the open world.
Yeah,
is it open world? I don't think the world map.
Yeah.
And I just kind of stopped. I feel like the issue I had with it is that I put all the cheat modes on. You know, you've got on the Switch when you have all the speed ups.
Yeah.
I was like, it's fun, but there's a lot of grinding. And just the way the new story works, I was way more invested with the characters. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to enjoy the remakes. I'm really excited for Crisis Core.
Yeah.
Really excited.
I'm really excited for that as well.
It's, I really want to know more about Zack. I saw Zack in the ending of the,
yes,
remake and was like, what the fuck? What's going on?
It's very interesting. Did you find that there was a lot of sexual tension between Sephiroth and Cloud?
Yeah, I didn't get that.
I felt that from the beginning.
I was like, is there something going on?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I felt that.
Maybe that's the going.
Maybe. I wouldn't be upset by that.
Aerith does die still, but that's just...
What if you gave the flower to Sephiroth?
He stops trying to destroy the world.
Yeah.
He's like...
Maybe that's what he needed. He needed love.
He blushes. He's like,
It's like, oh, senpai.
Nande senpai.
Although, technically,
I guess he
that's
is...
his Kohai, I'd imagine.
Yeah, so it's the other way around, right? Yeah.
Doesn't matter, though.
It's still... You'd love it.
Yeah, I would love it. Can we get a mod? Did you see that mod for Final Fantasy VII where they put the polygons from the PS1 game?
Yeah. So you want one where Sephiroth and Cloud start
100%.
dating?
That's something.
Give the Cloud to...
Yeah, give the flower to Sephiroth.
No, I loved 7 Remake, so...
Yeah, I enjoyed it as well.
I'm really excited to see what happens next. I know that I've Googled some of it, so I kind of know where it's going to go next, but...
I'm in the process of playing the original.
Are you replaying the original?
Yeah, because I need to. Because they gave us a code.
I did that.
Ria from...
I've heard of
Square
Ria through
Enix.
Melissa.
Yeah, she works with Ibs.
Yeah,
So,
nice. Yeah.
she gave us a code for 7 Remake. Actually, it was for Integrate, but I've never played Remake, so she was like, here's a code for Remake. On top of
nice.
Integrate. So she didn't need to do it, but it was really nice of her.
Yeah.
And then I realized that, okay, we're going to get this episode out soon. Then I realized there's so much content in this game.
Yeah.
I can't just do 1 episode on it. I have to do like 50 episodes just because there's so much. And I want to make sure I do it justice, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, another thing, Nathan.
Another thing.
What's your favorite game? I've never actually asked you this.
I don't think you have, actually. No.
No.
It's not a Koei game.
No, it's fine. It doesn't need to be a Koei game. I'd be worrying if it was.
I know, to be fair, Koei is up there in some of the games. No, for me, oh god, it's really hard because I've got a few favorite games, but I generally go back to saying Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.
Okay, yeah,
it's one of
it's a
my
good
favorite
game.
games. Legend of Zelda series is kind of like my probably favorite of all time, I'd say. So yeah, Majora's Mask. I'm gonna go Majora's Mask. I'm gonna boldly choose that one.
Decent.
Yeah, no, yeah. What about you? I gotta ask you now.
It's Dynasty Warriors.
I love it. I love it.
Dynasty Warriors 2.
And you were insulting me if I said it was Dynasty Warriors. Oh, no.
Yeah, because I don't expect... Oh, that's another thing. Remember when I gave you guys the Dynasty Warriors copies? Do you still have them?
They're in the office.
They were for you.
What?
They were not for Koei.
They're on display in the office.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought they were.
No, they were for you. I said it at the beginning of the episode. I said, these are for you.
Better call up Lee. Can
we get them...
better get my Dynasty Warriors.
they're actually in the office.
Yeah.
I've never been to the office, you know.
We got in your office as well since we moved in lockdown.
Is it? Okay.
Same building.
Same building. But I've never been there.
Yeah, but well, I said we have to. You'll have to find a way up. I'm banned from the building. So.
Lee?
Yeah, my fob doesn't access that part of the building
Oh,
anymore.
okay.
Yeah, they wiped that pretty fast. So.
Cool. But the thing is, it's like I never understood why I was never allowed in there.
Before we didn't have a meeting area.
Oh, now
we do now. We do now.
We.
Again, yeah, I'm not working.
Nathan.
They.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Frontier does have a meeting space, so you could say
Frontier will be different. Yeah. I mean, I'll be working at home quite a bit at Frontier.
Oh,
so
so-
we'll be meeting there again.
We'll be meeting here.
In my office space. Welcome to my office.
But
space.
you will be going into the office every once in a while.
Yeah. I think from the sounds of it, more towards the beginning, and
Okay.
then like less over time. But I don't know. It's all a new frontier for me right now. So I hate that part. I'm not making that one again.
You know what?
Yikes.
What's his name used to do that when he was working at Marvelous?
Oh, Scott.
Scott, yeah.
I used to was Hi Nathan back in the day. I remember that.
Hi, Scott. We'll do that.
Hi, Scott.
Let's still do that.
Hey, Melissa.
I'm supposed to be recording with Scott soon.
Oh.
I'm gonna visit his house as well.
Oh, yeah.
It feels like I'm not gonna visit offices anymore. I'm just gonna go and visit people's houses.
What's that show where like they go to a celebrity's house and they walk around with a
Are
camera?
you saying you're a celebrity?
No, but that's what you're
Cribs.
kind of doing.
I'm doing Cribs.
No, it's not Cribs. It's
That is Cribs.
No, it's that is it MTV? It's not Cribs.
MTV
No,
Cribs.
No.
You've just described.
It's where they go and they ask 100 questions.
That's Cribs.
It's not Cribs.
It is.
Maybe they rebranded it.
No, it's Cribs.
Okay, well they do that with the celebrities and they walk around their house in circles. They don't show the house off, but it's like they walk around going, "What's your favorite book?" And I'm like,
Oh, okay, no, then
Harry Potter.
that's not
Obviously.
Cribs.
Something like that. I don't know. That's one of the answers.
Is that your favorite
I
book?
think that was the Emma Watson interview. It's not my favorite book. So yeah.
What? Wait. Emma Watson doesn't sound like an American Valley girl.
I don't know. That's my Emma
Like,
Watson.
oh my god, I love Harry Potter.
Totally love Harry Potter. That's not even an American accent. No, yes, that's what you're doing now for the games industry.
But that's basically it.
We just need a video camera so you can walk around there.
No, I can't do that. That would be so invasive.
I mean, there's not much to show off here. So
No, there's a lot.
I've already hidden a room.
You've got the Corsair towel.
Yeah. Got the Squirtle on the.
I didn't even notice that on top of the protein.
Yeah.
That's a lot of protein, by the way.
It's not full.
Oh, okay.
I don't think the bag I buy fills up the.
Where do you buy your protein?
Can I say the name?
Yeah, you can.
My protein. Is that against your sponsor?
No, I don't have any protein sponsors, but all of my friends are always talking about. There was a meme going on during uni. Like my friend would talk about my protein so much that you'd think he was sponsored by them. It's like, guys, you need to get protein from them. I was like, I don't even work out.
They do good protein.
Okay. What's your favorite flavor?
I have the banana one.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like anything basic tastes good.
Yeah.
The minute it's a complex almond croissant, it tastes
like
chemical trash. Yeah.
Okay.
But no.
Why are you saying that? Because what if I was going to reach out to My Protein, we're going to get a sponsorship, and you're saying that almond croissant?
I know where the delete button is on your. You can like just trim.
I can, yeah, because I've done it.
Also,
before.
I don't think they actually have an almond croissant flavor. I was just hypothesizing.
What if they make one?
Then that's awkward.
That's
if you're promoting it, you can't bring me onto the show because I'll be like, I have to say it's bad.
True.
We'll do a taste test.
That is a good idea, actually.
My protein taste test.
Yeah, My Protein taste. Oh, we could do it with different protein powders.
We'll get you hooked up with My Protein.
Yeah.
One of those blind ones. We've got 4 flavors in front of you.
Look, I'll be real with you. I want to get sponsored by like, those gamer drinks.
Oh, Sneak Energy and stuff.
Well, not Sneak. I mean, Sneak, if you want to sponsor us, great. Do
Not
that.
Sneak Bar. You know what, Ashley, if you're offering.
Actually, I was thinking about Gamer Sups.
Oh,
because they sponsor Trash Taste. So I was like, oh, you know what?
You are just trying to copy.
I'm trying to copy Trash Taste.
In your brother Joey's footsteps, aren't you?
Well, yeah, my brother Joe. I think I'm older than Joe. Yeah, I think I'm older than Joe.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. I think Joey's like 25. I don't think Joey's older than us.
I feel ancient now.
Hey Siri. No, I'm joking. I was gonna ask Siri.
How old is the anime?
The anime man. Yeah, no. Also because the waifu cups.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like I could do my own waifu cups.
Yeah, but you could.
No one buy them.
The War Jurist. You need some GALP merch.
That's the thing. I can't do. Like the only merch that we did was these keychains.
Got those. Yeah.
But I didn't sell them.
Okay.
And I still got a shit ton of them.
You can sell those.
The idea was to give them away at expos when we're just there. If someone finds me, they just get a free keychain. And these paddles. We made these ping pong paddles.
I thought you meant like a rowing paddle.
No, imagine that.
Why? How does that brand up with you?
So we use it during recordings when we're doing stuff over Zoom
or
Discord,
sure.
so that we know when to butt in. So one of them says they're cringe. One of them says Nico no, like Nico ni from Love Life. And then the other one is saying senpai notice me. So every time we want to interject and we want to like argue, we'll do the no. And then the other one's the senpai notice me. So one guy,
I just threw up in my mouth.
One of the guys that we sent them to, he was like, can I use this during sex? And I was like,
oh my God.
I was like, you can. It's made out of wood, so you might get splinters. And it's not designed for that. They're very thin. But if you want to, you can. I don't recommend it. So... That is.
Oh, you're not gonna name and shame them.
I'm not gonna.
No.
I know who it is. They know who they are.
I'll ask you after the show.
Yeah, that's fine. But they can do that if they want to. I mean, they were clearly joking. Maybe they weren't. But
I don't know, man. I think.
But no, this kind of reminds me of back in the day with Chin. I don't know if. Well, you probably remember Chin.
Of course, I remember Chin.
You know what? Chin lives literally right around the corner from me.
I don't go to his house for a podcast.
I don't. I haven't spoken to Chin in years, but I see him all the time on the train.
Oh, do you? Say hi.
Well, obviously, I'd sit next to him and we have a chat.
I'd hope so. I'd hope you'd actually.
I mean, I haven't spoken to him by text because he's just literally in my area all the time. I'm walking towards a park and I'm like, oh, it's Chin. Oh, it's like, why is Chin here?
We better turn around, Georgina. Chin's there.
Well, I don't always travel with Georgina. She's not like my keeper. Like, she's not there.
I thought you were her keeper.
Yeah, maybe. No, but it's either Chin or Davide, and like I'll see both of them sometimes because they live very close to me. So it's just like really weird when I see him in real life because I'm like, is that Chin?
Oh, they're a lovely bunch. Them
no, I love him. I love Chin. Chin.
Much love to Chin.
You know what? I will say this, and Chin, if you're listening, I'm sorry for saying this, but I will say this. I feel that you were more influential than Chin.
I don't know about that. You said this the other day, and I was like, I don't know.
And I'm being honest with you. I think it's because we interacted with Chin, but not from a PR perspective, right? So
okay, yeah.
But I feel that you kind of took all of the good things from Chin and you multiplied that.
Oh, that's nice. That's very kind of you.
Because I know Chin really cared about his job, and he still does. He's a great guy, but I feel like I could connect more with you than with Chin.
I just talk about trash. I guess we both do.
Because I mean. I don't know. Chin is very passionate, and I don't know if many people know this. Chin actually started Koei Warriors.
Yeah.
That's how he got his job at Koei. He
was the founder.
Yeah. That's wild. Like I remember going on that forum, and then you didn't even know that Chin made. I thought it was an official Koei forum.
Yeah, Chin did a really good job with that.
Yeah.
And the company noticed as well.
Yeah.
It did him really good when he got the job. So he grew up a lot of it. The whole KT family stuff. That was all Chin.
Well, it was the TK family back.
Yeah, God, we had to change the T and the K around at one point.
Which
that's before my time.
That was before your time. You joined when it was KT and
KT sounds more normal to me now.
Yeah, the Katie family.
Katie family.
Kate.
Me and Katie.
That being said, big thanks to our sponsors, Crunchyroll and Sugoimart. And big thanks to Nathan for hosting us today. And thanks for the water, Nathan. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
it cost a lot, so I'm really glad you enjoyed it.
There's a cost of living crisis.
There is,
So
yeah.
we
I
appreciate
couldn't afford to give you that water. So
Yeah, no, it's all right.
fine. And the electric I've used to run the.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, fortune.
Yeah, it is. It's going to cost a fortune. To be
It's
fair
fine.
with you. We should have just gone.
Premium.
We should have gone to the Koei building and just recorded on the stairs.
They wouldn't find us.
They wouldn't. No,
Be
they
hidden under those stairs again.
Yeah, we should be fine. Or
Oh,
record
they're
outside.
nice. We'll do it next time. We'll sneak in.
No, I don't think.
No, I don't want to be allowed. Might be allowed.
No, you're not allowed. You're not allowed. You'll get shot on sight. They've got snipers on the roof.
Snipers.
Yeah. Yeah. Koei has grown since
Yeah.
getting all these contracts.
Sniper, you know.
They've got a sniper.
Didn't know that's what they were going for.
They've got that. They've got They've got a picture of you at the beginning when you go in.
Yeah.
Like, don't let this man
Shoot
in.
on sight.
Shoot on sight. Yeah. But that being said, thank you, Nathan, for being on.
Thank you for having me. Arigato gozaimasu.
Is there any sort of final words of wisdom that you
Words
want
of
to give
wisdom?
to the audience in regards to PR, like how to get into PR? And
I mean, if you love games, that really helps. Obviously, that's not the only advice I'm going to give. But if you love games, that always helps. I think in PR especially, just be yourself. I think a lot of people have this idea of what PR are, and when you get into it, you know, it's not too hard to get into. If you do journalist side or you do a uni degree, there's very many ways into PR. I think you need to be yourself, and the whole thing about PR is being personable. If you're trying to be someone you're not, I think that's where you struggle in PR. And I've noticed a lot of people that have tried to be someone they're not. They're the people that seem to fall hard in the industry. Be yourself. Enjoy it. If you love the game, help people love the game. Enjoy it. Just talk about it. I love Koei. Talk about Koei. No, I think always, but be yourself though, right? I think that's an important lesson for everyone in life, to be honest. Don't be fake. Be yourself. Be yourself.
Alright.
That's my words of wisdom.
But yeah, bye guys.
Thanks for having me, Bish. Bye.